Biz on the track.
SB on the beat.
How you supposed to have light if you got solar missing? Everything seemed bright with solar vision. A whole court and a witness, nobody know this missing. I'm my own judge, jury, and the co-defendant. It ain't an idol with a solar image. Get to the core, my nigga, no pretending. Hotter than Jamie Foxx on a solar mission. Melchizedek, no beginning nor an ending. Ain't no need to study long if you gon' study wrong. You got me chasing the ghost with no lily bones. Blew a hustle anywhere but never hustle home. Mama pray for his soul cause he ain't coming home. Watch you doctrine get demolished. Bluetooth polish for YouTube scholars. Do for knowledge, not no stupid dollars. My new bravado make them hoop and holler in the lead for the light breakers. Illuminati, you ain't doing nada and blue ain't bother. Can't be rolling with you with no stupid mock and no Candace Owens. I don't do Kamala. Free flowing up this new Kabbalah. Lumen in the garden, hit a human olive. And you can get this stick with no soup inside. Blue seat asylum on a Cuban island. My newest challenge is live a long life. Can't nobody live it for you. You gon' live your own life. Right place, wrong time. I'm in the valley where the bones dry. I prophesy to the bones rise. How you supposed to have light if you got solar missing? Everything seem bright with solar vision. A whole court and a witness, nobody know this missing. I'm my own judge, jury, and the co-defendant. It ain't an idol with a solar image. Get to the core, my nigga, no pretending. Hotter than Jamie Foxx on a solar mission. Melchizedek, no beginning nor an ending. Wake up, Jacob, tell him it's urgent. Identify me by the blessings, never the curses. Walk on water, but I never submerging. You a goon on Zoom, but never in person. My verses merge with the ancient letters. My rating's good, but my rank is better. You soft as Wayne and baby's leather. If I bring my best, you can't do better. Local natives, surrounded by the foreigners. The throne of David, the crown is Moorish. I can anoint the babies and crown the poorest. I'm rolling out, I found the forest.
I'm affiliated. 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 I'm affiliated with the folks. I'm affiliated with the lords. I'm affiliated with the stones. I'm affiliated with the fours. I'm affiliated with the bloods. I'm affiliated with the crips. I'm affiliated with the thugs. We affiliated with the shit. I'm affiliated. 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 I grew up in the streets and met some real niggas trying to find something to eat. And met some real bitches trying to find something to free. Got the plug on the weed, he got the plug on the heat. The beast, now we charging niggas for fee. We couldn't get free for nothing, now it's nothing for free. We used to get weed for hundreds, now we sell hundreds of weed. Used to keep heat in the house, now we keep heat under the seat. Tripping come from under the seat, put your bitch ass under a sheet. Bitch, I'm from the G. We moved the nap and got the plug, now we thugging the peace. We got that bag and now we laughing to come to the beef. These bitches used to swear to God they wouldn't fuck us for free. And now these hoes dying trying to suck us to sleep. Keep your yay outside, round with that K outside. Back when you can play outside, my niggas will stay outside. Just know on my grave I ride. Every motherfucking day I grind. To the motherfucking day I die. Disrespect the way that I'm affiliated. 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 I'm affiliated with the folks. I'm affiliated with the lords. I'm affiliated with the stones. I'm affiliated with the fours. I'm affiliated with the bloods. I'm affiliated with the crips. I'm affiliated with the thugs. I'm affiliated with the shit. I'm affiliated. 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 Group with the look got initiated. Go with the game and the syndicated. I be the king got it vindicated. I'm with the shit man the gang gang. We on the streets on the chain gang. Blood and blood out we gang bang. We all is one is the same thing. Don't let this nigga go bang bang. Blaza the Jimmy the woo woo. GD the cripple the suwu. Keep your KK and phone now. Willie Low Manny and Bo now. Affiliated we connected. Affiliated, we respect it. Yeah, better not ever disrespect it. Then we coming to correct it. Affiliated like Concord. Big block be the vice, Lord. Rapified like a money bag. Almighty or a body bag. Bitch, you know we going global. Bitch, you know we ain't local. Global thugs, our color green. Anything else, voting.
The man is not allowed to fly a plane in his own country, but you want to convince the world that this man is not only a threat to his neighbors, but he is a threat to the entire human family. You are a liar. Liar, and the people are intellectual cowards who sit down and suck up this filthy lie.
Man, I've been rapping for a minute, I don't see how niggas hate on it. Swall boss, the greatest motherfucker should wait on it. Even if my album drops 10 years from now, nigga, it's gonna be the hardest album out 10 years from now, nigga. The Swall boss, you niggas should see that shit. Whatever I am in the old niggas should be that shit. Whatever they say they gon' come, I don't agree with it. Just add a couple of my old and come to be with it. Man, it's Swall boss. The reason why these niggas get hard off if 100 niggas die for this cause, it's a small cost. I'm trying to get my people on their feet again, nigga, but I'm back smoking weed, drinking Hennessy, nigga. And maybe that's why I'm not back on my shit. It's why I'm off some 2-6 and moved out to the bricks. A couple people from Phil. Now we know we shit. Now they know they should quit trying to make it hood rich. All that bullshit on your mind, oh, I wish you would spit. Niggas know what I'm about, and they wish I would flip. Niggas ask about a track, they wanna hear that shit. But when I ask to do a track, they don't hear that shit, man. And that's the type of shit that I don't say, man. Niggas know for the go that I don't play, man. Coming straight from the street, no, I can't straight, man. They ain't fucking with him, 'cause he don't pay, man.
Why are the Europeans so insecure about other people in the world? And why do you, everywhere you go, you gotta kill and murder the rest of the people of the human family? Your history is written in the blood of the black, the brown, the yellow, and the red. Why are you so insecure? Do you know what brings about insecurity? What brings about insecurity is when you have a false concept of yourself. And the false concept of self is white supremacy. They believe that they are better because they are white. And as a result, see, when a man has that kind of silly mentality, Hitler had the silly mentality that the white man, the Aryan, is superior. So then at the Olympics, Jesse Owens kicks up all the Aryans. Hitler is outraged. He's angry. That's very simplistic. Yeah. Well, you need it to be simplistic. You need it to be extra simplistic.
You see, they can't even take
The reality, I know they can't handle. Look, when you take a brick, and you hurl the brick among a pack of dogs, only the dog who gets hit yelps. Think about it.
Shout out to Big on the track. Z on the cam, that's snapping off film. Shout out to Solar Mind, the commissioner of the greatest debate league on earth, Solar Vision Debate League. Hope you are subscribed. Shout out to the AOI, man. Goldmine, Brandon Bay, Wicked, Radical, Ground Zero, Hurricane Katrina, the King James 13, Anti-Bully Inc., I'm Pooh Pro Black. We in the building. And shout out to the judges, the peers, and the people of SVDL as y'all coming in, hit that button. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already see where we going. Goldmine is in the building. What's good with you, big bro?
Slow motion. Slow motion.
That's what's up. Better than no motion. And,
how you doing, bro?
Man, I can't complain. It don't pay much. So, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely
gonna pay you no attention.
Facts. Akmalak has hit the building. One Nation Set Apart. You already know how it go. No reason to play.
In the building.
No reason to play it out. Yeah, so that's what we on as my mouse is tripping. Okay, there you go. Back. Black. Shalom, big bro.
What up,
What
bro?
you got?
What's up, man?
Said I
I'm
was
not
Hey,
giving
Gold
your
Mine,
ass a hard
hey,
time,
you
but
see that
I'm
debate last night, Gold Mine?
yeah, and I see you swinging though.
Huh?
I said, and I see you swinging though. I see
Hey,
you got your crown in formation.
yeah, I'm trying to get it. What you think about that debate last night?
Shit, I see your ass keep improving every time I see you.
What you hold on to? You hold on to life after death, or you believe in that you can inherit immortality to keeping of the commandments?
That's deep right there. That's what you just said last. Stuck with it. I've been knowing about that other shit. Like, I mean, not knowing, like, I don't know everything about, life after death, but, I've been hearing it since church. You know what I'm saying? Right. I grew up in church, so, like you said, the new information, though, or like you alluding to, the new information that I haven't heard, which came from your direction, that shit stuck with a nigga, because I'm still sifting through that shit. You feel me?
I'm still sifting through that shit.
For real. Because it go along with some shit I've been thinking about, as far as like niggas be living like they got another life to live, so they just be letting shit slide right now. They don't be doing that shit. And I get what you saying about, like, if a nigga got it, like, for instance, this is the best way I can explain my understanding of what y'all mean by them laws and the commandments. Like, for me, budgeting money felt like it mean I ain't got no money at first. But once I started budgeting money, I realized it freed me up to actually have some shit. You feel me? Have everything I want in me. You feel me? So, yeah, as much as motherfuckers get on bullshit, like, nah, man, we need no laws. Like, man, that shit give a nigga a gauge on where you started and where you heading to. You feel me? What I gotta work on.
Yeah, I know I should have been less aggressive with the brother. I think that cost me. You know what I mean? Doing all that extra shit, calling Pastor Pope Chop and shit like that. I think that right there, you ain't supposed to be in like in a real. Well, this is a real debate league. In a real debate, you ain't supposed to be doing that to your opponent. You ain't supposed to be pulling all them ad hominems and shit, man. Just drop that information. So I learned
what the beautiful thing is, though?
Yeah.
You man enough to learn from that shit. Ain't nobody else gotta come and check you. You checking your goddamn self. So you gonna be better for it. You feel me?
Some brother said something yesterday, but I was hot-headed. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't give a fuck what niggas was, excuse my language. I didn't care what people was talking about. So, I heard what they said, but I act like I didn't. But I mean?
I was just say you cared, but it was like, nigga, I'm still in my feelings about this debate. Y'all ain't got time to do shit, nigga. But that didn't go to show a nigga really cared about the debate, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you want. You want somebody up here to give a damn about what they putting their time and effort into.
Oh yeah, this ain't no joke. This ain't no. I'll be saying like, nigga, ain't nobody signed up to play this game. Like when I was talking yesterday, I wasn't saying that this is a game. This ain't no joking shit. Nigga, this is some shit niggas are serious about.
Yeah. And shit, for your ass to be, man, bro, I know I fuck with your ass all the time about your age, but I say that shit so you can remember, like, bruh, you up here with a whole bunch of grown ass men. You hear me? Like, nigga, you feel me?
Nigga, you look like you about 18, nigga.
I know. Appreciate that. I get that. But, nigga, I've been here, you hear me? Like, nigga had to duck some shit, you feel me? Nigga had to scuff up some niggas, in order to be here. But
damn.
Man, you hear me?
Motherfucker, if you 30 or older, nigga, that saying black don't crack is true as fuck.
You hear me? And if you don't let this shit stress you feel me? I'm from the trenches like you feel me? Like,
right.
But you can't, like, you doing the shit that I was doing. About your age, nigga, I was legitimizing myself, you feel me?
Right.
Seeing what else out here. Not to mention chilling with my old lady and my kids. That's what kept a nigga young, you feel me?
Right.
Nigga, I pulled up for some smoke.
Man, what you pull up after I get through smoking, nigga? You about to blow my high.
Yeah, let me smoke first, nigga.
Right, nigga, like blow my goddamn high with the bullshit, nigga.
That nigga finna go through gassing. He finna gas right now. Go ahead, hey, man. Go ahead,
nigga.
I know I was talking a gang of shit. Go ahead and say it. Go.
You gonna get jumped, because you about to blow my high too, though. You about to get jumped.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I done been with y'all plenty of times, and I come out standing. I don't give a fuck.
I can tell how you walk in a room full of niggas don't care what the temperature is. Bitch, I'm turning on the heat.
Fuck.
I don't give a fuck. And I'm turning off the lights in this hole. Fuck
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I know how to fight. I really know how to fight. I don't give a fuck.
Hey man, we put that motherfucking sign out yesterday. What is that?
Nigga, that's my mask, nigga.
Nigga, after that.
Right. Nigga, that's the future, nigga. That's what kind of mask that is.
Nigga, let me buy one from you.
Nah,
right, let me get one, nigga, for the future. Come on.
Yo, that's crazy.
Let me get one for the future, my nigga. I can do my wife.
Nigga, me and my wife just got in an argument about that shit. Like, why you ain't selling these motherfuckers? I'm like, yo, how the fuck is everybody worried about capitalizing but me?
Nigga, it's not capitalizing, it's being smart.
That's what she said. But anyway, nigga, back to the smoke, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, I'm willing, nigga, that shit will sell.
Hey, I got an issue with you, man.
With me?
Yeah, man.
What's up, man?
You and your uncle, bro. I'm be honest with you. Like, yeah, I get it. We argue and shit. But y'all motherfuckers act like niggas don't go out of their way to let niggas know. Like, nigga, I give a fuck about y'all. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't say shit to y'all. And when y'all motherfuckers get mad and lose y'all motherfucking mind, this niggas is pussies and bitches and like,
hey,
nigga,
we all do it, man. Hey,
nah. We really from Cali, nigga.
Yeah, I know.
We really from Cali. That bitch shit and all of that bitch nigga shit, no, nigga, you know what the fuck that is.
It's like words.
I don't do y'all like that.
Yeah, we've been done like that by the A9 before.
When I just went out the way, fuck you, you a bitch, you a this. Like I told, the only time we really got into it, we was fucking around when I thought you were talking about my wife the other night. Right?
No, before that. We got into it before that, bro.
Where I called you a bitch and all of this shit.
I can't say you called me a bitch, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, I'm really from Cali, really from the Bay, really got family in the patch. Nigga, one of my family members played for y'all semi-pro football team, nigga. Niggas wouldn't even know that y'all got a team. I don't even know the name of the motherfucker. I just seen the picture of my nigga on the goddamn team.
Hey, man, fuck you.
You know what I'm saying, nigga?
Nigga, the Bakersfield's on the map. Nigga, what you talking about?
I'm not saying that they ain't on the map. I'm just saying I didn't know the name of the team, nigga. I didn't know y'all had no goddamn semi-pro team, nigga.
Nigga, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm keeping 100.
Right, exactly.
Nigga, I don't even know. I don't even know shit.
So that's what I'm saying.
No, hey, bro, for real, bullshit to the side, man. My bad, man. Nigga,
I know it was a hard loss. And I've been there, nigga, right?
It was a hard loss.
But like some of that shit, like your uncle he gotta chill, nigga. Like nigga, there's really gonna be a time when niggas is operating in that area, or will be operating in the same fucking area.
Oh, you must have been asleep last night. You must say that. He got back on last night and apologized.
So we operate for people, but we don't have people around us giggling and laughing and shit like that, nigga. So we respond a certain way. We don't like when niggas like say if we know damn well we debate ourselves. You know what I mean? We having an argument, and I obviously whoop somebody ass to this argument, and then we got other niggas like, oh, nigga, you got your ass up, and you got other niggas. Well, you got most of the niggas talking about, nah, that nigga off the lock, what? And then you got other niggas like, nigga, you got your ass up. Nigga whoop and making all types of jokes and fun and shit. Niggas get mad. That's what happens when you sit there laughing and shit. You know the most I hate when people be laughing at motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, I get it, nigga. It is what it is. I'm just telling you, like after a while, niggas gonna look at you type of funny way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. Like I don't do the extra bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all that extra bitch.
Respect, you gotta give respect.
And I feel like I have. Like if we being honest, bro. Hold on, fam. Hold on. Listen. I done came to y'all channel and show love, nigga. I ain't hopped on no panel, but like I done show love. I done made it clear, like we may not always agree, but I fuck with y'all when niggas be trying to create different fucking bullshit on other niggas' channels. I done went out my way, but like, yo, it is what it is. I still fuck with them. They're my brothers. All that bitch nigga shit and all that, oh nigga, you a sucker, you ain't gonna do this. Hey, look, man, I ain't saying ain't nobody tougher than nobody and all of that shit, but I guarantee you in real life, that won't be what it is.
This is real life, nigga. What are you talking about?
No, nigga, this is YouTube.
I don't care,
Right
nigga.
now.
I'm living though, and I'm really
Hold on,
living.
but that's
really
what I'm saying. Like, so you get shit conflated, like you get shit twisted. So, for instance,
I would just if this same situation,
like nigga,
popped
like
up in
real
real
talk.
life,
For all you
I
know,
would respond the same way,
for
bro.
all you know,
And
we
it
got
will be a
family.
problem.
For all you know, we got family that's banging the same hood.
I believe.
Especially because I know what y'all fuck with. You feel what I'm saying? Like on some quiet shit. So I know what y'all really fuck with because I done listened to y'all. I done seen what colors y'all wear and all that shit. So my thing is like, stop fucking around, bro. I ain't out here disrespecting y'all, nigga. Don't do that shit, bro. I ain't got no ill will towards y'all.
You disrespected, nigga. What are you talking about?
Nigga, listen, not y'all.
Yeah, you do.
Cause I laughed over a goddamn look. Watch this. Listen to this. Over a debate loss, a nigga laughed, and I gotta be a bitch and certain shit that where if we was in public or in person, nigga, like it's gonna be a problem. I need you to rationalize. I need you to rationalize that though.
I ain't worried about squabbling with a nigga. I squabble all the time.
Bet. Say no more. You said all
I don't know
you
what you expect me to do, nigga. I already said, nigga. My bad. You keep pushing this shit.
It is what it is. Bet. All right, nigga, get pissed off.
Shit, nigga, who is you? Who do you think you are? Nigga? I said my bad, nigga. You should have been like, you up? You know what, bro?
Hey, nigga. Bet, nigga.
Instead of doing all that extra shit, nigga, who you think
you are?
All
right, nigga. All right, it is what it is.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, nigga. All right then, nigga.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you talking to, nigga. Now, you want me to disrespect you? That's what you want?
Put some bass in your voice, nigga.
That's the energy you want? I don't give a fuck if I sound like Pee Wee Herman, nigga. I'm sitting here coming to you man to man telling you I'm not trying to disrespect you.
Nigga, I
keep
going
my bad, nigga. You keep going.
Way.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, fam. Let me finish talking now. So you wanted the energy, nigga. Now you got it. Because I came on here trying to tell you, fam, I am literally not trying to come at y'all like that. And you think the shit is funny because you continue to try to press niggas to act like that.
Did you see me laughing?
Yeah, I was quiet.
I
apologize. So from here on out,
you went on your rant.
So now here's what it is then. Since you niggas don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with y'all. And I told you that shit one time and I tried to fucking squash this shit.
Get this nigga, bro.
Nigga, get me. You get me.
Hey,
you get me, nigga.
Nigga, I don't.
Yeah, I said he must have been
fucking emotions, bro.
You get me out here dressed like the village people, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
Damn.
Yeah, I said he must have didn't hear y'all last night. And they came on, apologized and shit. You know, to everybody.
And I apologized when he got on immediately.
And
the nigga still acting weird.
But watch this. I didn't press you on the shit. I was what? You nigga, listen. Hey, listen, watch this. Y'all niggas went on for hours, nigga. I'm in the middle of talking for 10 minutes and you can't even handle that shit. What the fuck wrong with hours?
I did not.
You a motherfucking lie, nigga. But guess what?
Did I talk for hours?
Hey, watch this. No, end of the day, it don't matter, nigga. You don't fuck with me, nigga, then I don't fuck with you. Bet.
I never said I didn't fuck with you. I don't care, bro. I
don't want to hear none of that shit because I told you we could have left it at the YouTube shit. So fuck you, nigga. Now it is what it is.
All right, man. Just so y'all
all right,
know,
let's move on from this goofy ass nigga.
I know I'm goofy, but it's still fuck you, nigga.
I don't care, nigga. Stop
with your village people, motherfucking vets, nigga.
All right, there.
YMCA looking ass nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
All right. Cool.
Nah, it ain't cool, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
All right, nigga. Okay, nigga. You don't want this problem, nigga, to stop.
Nigga, you already, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all niggas want to take it to some stupid ass street shit. What I'm telling you,
I'm saying you don't want these fucking problems on this line.
I know. Everybody on YouTube is a gangster and they tough and all that.
No, nigga, I can cut your ass out on the phone.
I didn't say none of that shit. This is what I'm telling you, nigga.
All right, yeah, man. While Israel straighten out their problems, shout out to Taz, man. Rookie of the motherfucking year. Y'all already know what it is, man. Total debate points 962. Put him in like rank 5 coming into the end of the year, solidifying that with a power ranking of 120.2. That's nice. Putting him right up under. If my mouse stop tripping, or I gotta get a mouse pad, maybe it's just not agreeing with his desk. Putting him right up under the brother that's yelling right now. Bow, anonymous Hebrew, who has solidified himself as the comeback debater of the year with a total point accumulation of 964, with a power ranking of 120 point. Fizz Nielzel. That's hard. Shout out to him. Also, if we're going to congratulate him, we're going to have to congratulate Blue, the Rapid Fire champion, man. With 139 points in the Rapid Fire kind of round, putting him first out of all debaters in that round. So shout out to Blue. And he's still, all of these guys are still in the playoffs heading toward that championship. Also, can't forget, man, damn, come on, fam. Gotta go smoother than that. Can't forget Domo, ranking first in the league, totally, with 979 points, putting him first in the league, and he solidified MVP with the victory over Lance in the first round, and he also solidified himself as I believe like the opening round champ, premise champ, rebuttal champ, closing champ. So he has a shitload of trophies he's going to have to find a fucking place for. And then, if I could say, if you don't mind me saying, if it's not inconvenient, I would like to give shouts out to, that's right, Suave Boss, the SVDL 2020-2021 Shucklebuck champion. On top of that, the People's champion. And on top of that, the Streamer of the Year, accumulating 852 total points and putting him at, I think, position 9. Yeah, at the 9th position in the total of the league, and with a power point or power ranking of 106.5. Fire season. Still thinking some more congratulations and pats on the back to give. But congratulations to all them players, man. And good luck on your way to the championship. Oh, shit, the championship. Yeah, right? What championship? Let's see what championship. Yep, they're still blabbering, ain't it? Power play. Stop, Melanated Goddess. Yes, that's right. Over here, Domo versus Suave will be going down. Kind of got the title. You know what I'm saying? Hanging in there. After Lance and Good God Allah puts up a hell of a fight to remain in the playoffs, but succumb to the debating skills of Domo and Suave. And then we have Blue and Taz, who will be facing off against each other after Cube runs. And Battle X takes an honorable L, man. And keeping his head up, holding his chin like a man. Kind of took his nephew's loss a little harder than he took his own loss. Shout out to him, man. And then we got, because of last night, debate between Hal and Akmalak. Akmalak valiantly put up a fight. Had a great argument. Had a hell of a strategy. Just succumbed to the debating skills of Minister Hal. And so we have that over there, and it will be going down. Hal versus A9, man. A lot of people want to see this across a lot of platforms. Trust and believe me, this one's going to be fire, man. And then we're waiting on the winner of EMAC and Asar to face T-Duck in the division round. I wonder what the fuck that looks like. I wonder what the hell that looks like. So, look at 100% real to it. Shut your simp ass up. Go ahead, speak your mind, sis. Yeah, so I wonder what that look like, man. T-Duck versus Asar or T-Duck versus E-Mac. Either way it go, is gonna be a clash, man. I expect it to be a clash. I hope y'all be here. Subscribe to Solar Vision Debate League, please. Tell Cash what's up. 4-leg homies, for sure. Yeah, I gotta. I mean, I guess I'd rather see T-Duck and Asar, you know. But E-Mac is here, and they do have a conversation, and it is going in. So we will see what the fuck is up. Shout out to the MVP, the opening champ, the premise champ, the rebuttal champ, the closing champ. I think he's the rebuttal champ. Yeah. But that's what it is. So let's see if we can tune back into the Zoom screen and see how it's going. I still see they squares lighting up. Let's see. Connect the audio.
2 or 3 niggas who was literally saying, nigga, you got a chance. I'm one of 2 or 3 niggas. I'm one of 2 or 3 niggas. I'm one of 2 or 3 niggas who literally saying like you and Battle Axe got better throughout the season. I'm one of 2 or 3 niggas who literally 1 or 2 or 3 niggas who literally saying like y'all gonna be decent, y'all gonna be real good when y'all fucking get out of some of this other shit that y'all trying to press and learn how to debate. But I gotta be a bitch, and because I didn't hear the apology last night, and regardless of what the fuck I heard, nigga, let's say I did hear the apology last night, I still got the fucking right to come on here and talk about it today.
Okay, so we are back. Shout out to A9 and Akmalak. Gold Mizzle in a bezel. I think Brandon Bay is snooping around somewhere with that little fat face baby he is, man. Yo, yeah, this is live. Look at him. And I just saw this. Yeah, shout out to Brandon Bay, man. Shout out to Gary Moore, Klein, Domo, 100% Real Tour, Melanated Goddess, The Chosen Few. We just put the hand over his face. God damn. And yeah, okay. I said Melanated Goddess. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. 2 more days to the goddamn debate. Today the 17th, tomorrow the 18th, day after that is the 19th. That will be Asar versus E-Mac. Can't wait for that one. That is the last debate in the first round, and then people will be scrambling, trying not to talk to their opponents.
Beauty.
Trying to avoid their motherfucking opponents, man. But it is what it is. Yeah,
You know how that go.
I was hoping you and your uncle called me today. I mean, when your uncle called me today, so I can help him.
He ain't call?
He ain't called. But, I mean, he got all day. I ain't doing shit. So, even if it's tomorrow when he get a chance, you know what I'm saying, I'll help him set it up. So,
man, that nigga probably had a heart attack last night doing the debate. That nigga was in there snapping on Outkast. Tell that motherfucker this.
I thought I saw him smack him in the back of the head at one point.
Me too. I'm like, damn. So like you could tell I was frustrated. Man, I was whooping. Hey, dog. So I was frustrated with his uncle. Like, nigga, I got this shit. Nigga, at one point during the debate, that nigga turned up on high last. Like, man, nah, man. I'm like, oh nah. He wanted to tell his uncle that shit.
He did a nice job that whole little debate, man. Like when he first came,
this composure.
I thought his energy, but his energy picked up. How energy was there, you know what I'm saying?
Great debate, it's classic.
Yeah, they both had control of the information, knew exactly what they were saying. I think the hitch came before the debate. You know what I'm saying? And
of course, it's always like that. It's always like that.
You win that debate, and when you win the debate, and you got a hitch that you have to try to clear up. You got to do a real good job of clearing it up in the debate.
Yeah, quick.
And, oh shit! and be real stern about that. Boom, boom, boom. The misunderstanding is this. Misunderstanding is this, and this is how I'm gonna correct that. You know, which I saw
about this.
I saw Akmalak do, but Hal ignored it and just kept going with his scheme.
You know you're good for that shit.
His playbook.
Yeah,
his playbook.
that was smart with that.
Yeah, because a lot of the times that's what it be. That's why, because I used to fall victim to that. Listening to the other
Hey, you see how?
and thinking I got to then adapt to them. You said what?
I said my bad. Go ahead.
Taz in the building. I said, yeah, I fell victim to that myself. I used to fall victim to that. Leaving my argument to talk about their argument.
Whatever they say. That's how, bro. That's how I Slick lost the.
Nah, bodied that nigga when he tried to say that Enos and Elijah was like went to heaven. And I was like, yeah, but they didn't die. These people didn't die and go to heaven.
Yeah, fact.
So that's how you know. That's how you know. Just off of that, you know that this dude is talking about heaven and hell. If you pay attention to the context of what he's trying to say, he's trying to say that people are dying and going to heaven or dying and going to hell. But he didn't know what that.
Now watch this, hey Swab. So if I want to point out in a debate that your whole thing is talking about heaven and hell, shouldn't it be my responsibility to point that shit out?
I mean, yeah. Like I said, the other person not just.
Yeah, I did point that out too. That's another fact. Damn.
And so hold on.
But I thought everybody fucking knew. Shit. I just thought that's my fucking problem.
And so that's why I told your young ass nigga, you got to get better. You can't assume that nobody knows shit.
That's right.
You know why I beat Madon, nigga? Regardless of what niggas want to say? Because I made the fucking premise clear, nigga.
Yeah, hella clear. And was on here talking about it and making sure everybody was used to the information and knew what the information was and didn't leave it up to assumption. And I think that I pointed that out last night. One of the things that I think you and your uncle, have is the fact that, okay, we agree, right? And then you walk away. A lot of times you got to hold motherfuckers because once they go back and think about the title or this, that, once you walk away from that title, it's on you to create a premise. And we are artists. We are artists. And yeah, he's speaking about heaven and hell, but he's definitely gripping on that resurrection. So it's like after you die, and even when you using that verbiage, after you die, shit, anything after you die is an afterlife. But I know the terminology you were saying, the afterlife, meaning going to heaven and hell. But like I said, like you really should have been making that premise clear and saying, like, I believe in resurrection. Because a lot of people didn't even know that. When you start bringing up resurrection, a lot of people bailed on you. Like, hell no.
Because they felt like you deserted your whole premise. Yeah. Like, when Hal asked you, what is your definition of afterlife in the Rapid Fire, you should have been able to lean to your open or to your.
I did say heaven and hell. I said that.
No, that's not what I asked you. That's not what I said. Now listen, you should have been able to fall back and say, in my opening or in my premise, I defined it as A, B, C, D, E, F, G. How the fuck is the main topic of the argument not defined? How is afterlife not defined by you?
I thought I gave a pretty clear.
He went first, didn't he?
Like,
he went first.
Hey, all I gotta keep saying is you're right.
Yeah. But you will get it if you watch. That's why I do it in my opening. Here is the title. I break it down. You know what I'm saying? Does Islam? What is Islam? What is you know what I'm saying? Condone? What is sleeping with? What are minors? I broke all that down. You break all that down. I don't want you to have your own interpretation of it. I'm telling you what a minor is. I'm telling you what sleeping with mean. I'm telling you what condones mean. And I'm telling you what Islam is. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it was kind of like in the conversation that y'all have set it up, it was there. But this is not a continuation of that argument. So it's like, you really got to come in there and start from scratch. This is why we debating this. This is what we debating. This is why we debating it. This is my side, and this is what my opponent's side. This is what I have to do. This is what my opponent have to do. Even if your opponent see it a different way, you have to be in control of that debate the whole time. They are a victim of your presence. You know what I'm saying? When you come through that motherfucker, this is my title, my premise. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, but all that stuff, man, just come with experience, bro. Trust me, because a lot of motherfuckers.
And he did do what he said he was gonna do. He when, like, you know that time when me and him, the only time me and him slapbox, right?
Yeah.
That nigga told me after he heard what I said, he said, and I'm finna use that against you in the debate. And I was like, why? And I was like, but you're going on heaven and hell. He said, yeah, but I'm gonna prove that is an afterlife too, what you're saying. I was like, nigga, that's what I was talking about. We already, man, that shit was crazy. That nigga, he did what he did, man. He was pretty smart, man.
See,
he did shit. I can't hate on him.
Like, that's the problem. Like, now you starting to understand when niggas is telling you certain motherfuckers get a certain amount of respect, not because they just they showing favorites. Motherfuckers have mastered the ability of argument. Argumentation is a major part of this shit, bro. We make this shit look easy because it's 20 minutes and then you go on about your life. You know how hard it is to sum up fucking the afterlife in what y'all had 10, 20 in fucking 35 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever the fuck y'all had from opening to rebuttal.
Oh yeah, 50 minutes.
Like, man, like, and so that's what I'm telling you, man. Like, you gotta grow some. Niggas don't be trying to sun y'all when we tell y'all gotta grow. We telling y'all what we experienced from 3 seasons of high level ass whoopings on each other. We be fucking each other up on these panels, nigga.
Well, you know what I mean? Like I said yesterday, I was kind of just, angry and shit, you know what I mean? But now that I'm not, you know what I mean, all emotional and shit, nigga, I'm hearing and I'm seeing what he did. I'm actually analyzing what he did, and I was like, nigga, that's a smart ass move. Some smart shit to do. Encompass. It's called what is that shit called when you take somebody's momentum and then you use it against them? Jiu-jitsu? Yeah, that nigga did that on me.
Yeah, how good at that.
And the fucked up part was you still had a chance to win and you don't even realize how yet.
No, don't realize how.
Another way.
Well, I know that a part of me losing was like ad hominems. You feel me?
And all that shit is French. Yeah. Like, that's the outskirts of the debate.
I think they let you get away with.
No, the first judge did it. The first judge didn't let me get away with that shit. Hell no.
Oh, old girl.
Who, Knowledge? You talking about Knowledge?
Leah.
Knowledge?
Leah.
No, it was old girl.
Leah was the second judge.
Oh no, well, Leah, she didn't let me get away with that.
Oh, okay. Because I know Melvin didn't mind. I know Melvin, like.
Yeah, Melvin didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He just didn't like how it presented it. He felt like Minister Howe, I know what it was. Like, Minister Howe, he didn't have no pauses and shit in his debates. Nigga, he was just straight gas, no breaks.
But it ain't even that. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. In the tanks, that's our motto, nigga. All gas, no breaks.
That nigga was all gas last night.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. None of that shit would have mattered if you would have came forth and brought out a solid premise, a solid foundation that everybody could have listened to. Because make no mistake, and I thought you was gonna do this. Like, the debate kind of went the way I thought. I thought it was gonna be way more technical. I thought Hal was gonna have to be way more technical because I thought that you was finna come and pull out all of the script. But then you fell into making this a rudimentary afterlife. Are you alive after death? Some weird ass shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Half the shit I was like, why are you even going there? Like
no, because afterlife means you're living,
but it was, the confusion was this, and it was funny because I couldn't even tell him nothing because we watching it on the Zoom, and I'm hearing everybody like, Blue losing his fucking mind. But I'm like,
I'm sure he was. I wasn't even there.
He's just arguing afterlives.
Right.
He has a version of the afterlife, and Hal has a version of the afterlife. But the coin phrase afterlife is what heaven and hell is. What he's saying, this is like, it's after death, you know, but it's not that coin phrase. But ain't nobody looking at it like that. Like we talking about STEM, or LGBTQ friendly. We like this afterlife. I mean, you just clearly said he died and they brought him back. So to me, you know what I'm saying? So really, that's all they was arguing. So it could have been, is heaven and hell real? What is the afterlife? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of debate.
Yeah, man, that's what it should have been. What is the afterlife? That would have been. That should have been the motherfucking topic.
Yeah, but and I don't want to sound cliche. Best op I've seen. Best op I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was fire, bro. I don't know if I be into Euphoria. I do. I be in a little bit Euphoria, but that was a good ass op, bro.
Yeah, I disagree with other people saying that wasn't the best. I felt like that was the best doc I seen, but I felt like you didn't put the argument together, and you lightweight was dependent upon your uncle to be there to egg you on. You know what? Whomever it was that was right there with you to egg you on. And
man, there was like 2 people there, but full.
Okay, bet. So, but what you got to learn to do, and this is why I think some of us in the tanks is so well rounded. Nigga, Moore don't help me with my debate. Yahukanan don't help me with my debate. Yara don't help me with my debate. They may throw information like, check this out. Nigga, my debate is my debate.
Oh no, I didn't get help doing my debate.
Nah,
like,
that's
during
not
my debate. Nah. During those, like, people were saying shit, and I was repeating it.
But
is that what you're talking about?
But your thought process was the thought process.
No, that was all me. I did my whole debate. All that was me.
Okay, well then do this from now on. Learn how to summarize your premise within one sentence. Okay? Your whole debate
10 minutes.
Your whole debate should be able to be summarized in one sentence, and then the rest of your debate revolves around that. That's the only other advice I'm ever going to give you. And when you look at that sentence, then it should make sense. Your debate.
You can't say that's the only advice that you're ever going to give me. You can't say that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason I'm not going to do it is because y'all don't want to hear it. Like I've made a vow to the Most High.
I'm hearing it, ain't I?
I've made a vow to the Most High that I'm not going to keep putting myself into those situations.
You can't try to bind yourself like that. My brother did. Like,
no, that's not a binding, bro. Like,
yeah, it is. It's like binding yourself to do something.
If anybody else wants to give you advice, then cool. But you've made it clear based upon not just last night, but like to me today, for me snapping on y'all is a culmination of, nigga, I've done my best to try to be cool with some of y'all.
You be snapping on Claim all the time, nigga. What are you talking about?
And it's the same concept. You're not helping
yourself.
You still be watch this. You're not helping yourself by mentioning Claim's name. It's the same. No, watch it. It's the same concept. I don't hate Claim. I love Claim. But I can never be in a situation where I need to be trying to yoke up with Claim or to advise Claim, because eventually it's always going to turn into some shit where I'm getting called COINTELPRO simply because I don't show my face online. That type of shit, bro, that's white boy shit. I ain't even gonna say. I'm gonna say it how we would really say it in front of each other.
No, you already. Well, I see that.
Allow me to finish. Allow me to finish. That's white boy shit. Like, because I don't want to show my face, I'm COINTELPRO, or because of you, or with you because I disagree with your perspective. I'm a bitch ass nigga.
No, you was laughing. I didn't call you a bitch ass. I called everybody a bitch ass nigga yesterday, and it wasn't. I didn't say, "Hey, now you a bitch ass nigga."
Y'all niggas have a lot to say specifically about my motherfucking name, but it is what it is.
Hey, man, if you was one of the dudes that was talking shit, laughing and shit,
That's not what I said. I said y'all
laughing
niggas
with
had
you
a
last
lot to
night.
say.
What are you talking
Y'all
about?
niggas had a lot to
But
say
then
about
y'all
my
niggas start
motherfucking.
doing the extra shit. That's when I got mad.
Yeah,
Nigga,
hey, look, bro.
was I not
I ain't
laughing
finna
at you when
rehash
you was
with
like
you, bro.
Akmalak
Hey,
cheated
look,
on
man, I
that
ain't finna
match?
rehash with you. Like I said,
Did I
like,
not say that?
like
Was I
I'm one of
not
these
saying?
weird. I'm one of these weird ass niggas.
Come on, A9, nigga, damn,
I know,
nigga.
bro. I'm gonna be honest
My
with you. I'm
bad,
one of
nigga.
these weird
Hey,
ass
I
niggas.
apologize.
I'm one of these
Can you
weird
forgive
ass
your
niggas.
brother? Or you gonna
Yeah, I
have hate
forgive
towards
you.
your
I
brother in
forgive
your heart?
you. Hey, but
All right,
forgiveness
then,
don't
nigga,
mean
so treat me like a brother.
forgiveness don't mean forget.
Yeah, nigga, treat me like a brother.
Forgiveness don't mean forget. And here's
Treat me
what I
like a
mean by that.
brother.
Here's what I mean by that.
Lump that shit in the butt.
Yeah, all right, that shit sound great. Here's what I mean by that. I'm one of these weird ass niggas where like I'll go through and I'll go through and I'll go over and over and over again. But once I really do reach that point where I'm like, fuck it, I really am like, fuck it. I don't hate you. I ain't gotta hate you.
Don't be that nigga. Do not be that
I
nigga.
am that nigga. That's who the Most High made me. And that's what's protected me.
No, the Most High didn't make
That's what has
like that. The
protected
Most High
me.
didn't make
That's what has protected me throughout my life.
like that. No, the Most High made humble people and forgiving people.
Nigga, that's not a lack of humility.
He said,
that's not a lack of humility.
Who art in heaven.
That's not a lack of humility. Once again, I can forgive you. I can forgive you without forgetting. Do you need me to show you that in the scripture? Do you need me to show you that? Do you need me to show you in the scripture? Forgive us our trespasses. Forgive you. Yeah, I didn't think you wanted to hear it.
As we forgive those who trespass against us.
I'll wait till you finish, just so I can make my point.
Forgive those who trespass. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Hey, don't put this hard bind on yourself against me, because the Most High will do the same to you. The same way you judge me, he'll judge you. You fucked up too many times, nigga. He'll look at you and be like, I'm not fucking with you no more. Why do I feel like that? Nigga, because you felt like that about your brother. You felt like that about... How can you say that you love the Most High? You only love your brothers. How can you suspect forgiveness and you won't forgive? You holding grudges and shit. You say,
hey, did a nigga just keep me
I can forgive somebody, but I don't gotta forget that shit.
Your shit's still up
the
there.
Most High, he forgives you for your sins, and he forgets it.
Oh, it just left.
When the Most High forgives you for his sins, he forgets it, A9. He don't hold that shit against you. He forgives you and he forgets. Am I lying?
May I speak now?
No, let me just ask you 2 questions. Does the Most High forgive you and then forget?
The Most High said that he will cast it into a seat of forgetfulness if you repent.
I asked for forgiveness. I told you, my bad. Okay, I repent. I won't do it no more. A9. How about that?
And that's the only thing that's gonna make them forget. Is if you keep reminding them. Like, damn.
I said it right there. I said I won't do it no more. That was me repenting.
Yeah,
so can you forgive your brother now?
You just gotta stand on that. Now you gotta stand on it. You gotta walk in that.
I'm gonna stand on it. So as long as he just moves on.
Now, may I speak now?
Go ahead. You don't gotta ask me to speak.
Right. So the problem with that narrative is it doesn't take the entire Bible into account. There's a parable of the debtor, right? And this parable talks about this dude who owed his master a bunch of money. And wait. Hey, bro, I promise. Like I literally just asked you where you finished. May I please finish?
No, but we gotta analyze what you're talking about. You're talking about somebody that's in debt. This does not apply to what me and you got going on. Were offended.
Let him finish the story. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be connected to what y'all. You can't just grab on the fact that
this is a false cause correlation though. But let's go.
You haven't heard the whole story, bro. He didn't say it's.
Man, it already started off with somebody in debt.
I know, but you can't just wrap up the whole correlation because you heard one word. He's not saying.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's just hear it then. You're right. Let's hear it out.
See the point that I'm making? Nigga can't even have a conversation. So there's a parable of the debtor. Because the principle that I'm talking about now, because the first thing you said was, oh, I asked you for forgiveness. You should just forget about it because you should just be like the Most High and cast these things to a sea of forgetfulness. I am not the Most High. I never will be the Most High. The Most High has the ability to cast these things into a sea of forgetfulness. This is why you're taught in Proverbs that your tongue needs to be bridled.
because those words that come out of your mouth are like arrows out of a quiver. Now, let me continue. There's the parable of the debtor, where there is somebody who owes somebody a debt. He decided to forgive that debt. That debtor then turns around and tries to exact the debt that is owed by other people to him in order to make them pay. So then the previous debtor that forgave his debt goes him into what we call debtor's prison, because he did not have the same compassion on others that was casted onto him. The reason I'm making this correlation is because you haven't acquired a debt with me. And that debt revolves around your inability to have a proper conversation with me. And it's many of you that do this. Because of who you think I am or how you view me, there's always this attack and this disrespect. And then when I turn it up and I give you the same type of response back, now it's me that's starting it. But that's not the case. It's me that's finishing it. And because I'm taking it there and I'm pointing out the insufficiencies in your argument, I'm wittier, I'm funnier at different times. So it causes you to look a certain way. Now all of a sudden I'm the problem. And then you take it to a place outside of this to bitch ass nigga, I'll whoop your ass, I'll fuck you up, fuck your family, and all of that shit. That's what it turns into. No. That's a debt. That's a debt. What? And as you continue, watch this. It's not a financial debt. It's a mental debt. It's
no such thing. Show me that.
Allow me those words. Where did you find that out from? Allow me to finish.
But you got to be able to prove what you're saying.
Allow me to finish.
Oh, I'm gonna write this down.
Thank you, sir. A mental debt or an emotional debt are things that we call deposits by your actions. This is now we're moving into psychology. So, for instance, white people, they don't just owe a financial debt, or colonizers, they don't just owe a financial debt. They also owe an emotional and mental debt for the damage that they have done to the Black community. It's the same concept. When you continue to disrespect a brother who has made it clear, like, okay, we may argue, but I'm trying my best to be your brother, and you go out of your way when you get mad, fuck you, I don't fuck with you, such. And then he come back and say, well, then fuck you, nigga, I don't fuck with you, and you cry victim, that's suspect. It's really, really suspect. So when I'm making these points, they line up with that. Especially when you say about, oh, I asked you for forgiveness. Yes, brother, I can forgive you. Forgiveness does not equal forgetting. The Most High cast your sins into a sea of forgiveness. Now, I'm not the Most High. I wish I did have the ability to say, I will never think about what you did again when you do the same shit again. So yeah, I can say right now, you know what, it's cool, bet, you said that. But then 2-3 weeks from now, when I do something or say something you don't like and you cuss me out, call me another bitch, well, yeah, I'm gonna forgive you. But that don't mean I'm gonna forget now. That's the only point that I'm making, fam. I can forgive you. That don't mean I'm gonna forget.
Okay, can I speak?
I'm finished, fam.
You made a lot of assumptions, and I wrote them down. So I'm gonna just address each and every one that you made, and I would like an answer. If I ask you a question, I would like an answer, brother. Is that cool?
As long as you don't try to hold me to the answer that you want to hear, I'll gladly answer.
Just answer however you want to answer. It says you said my words are arrows, but all I asked was for forgiveness. How are my words arrows? And I asked you for forgiveness.
Can I answer?
Yeah, that was the question.
The fallacy is that you're assuming when I say that your words are arrows, that I'm talking about you asking for forgiveness. I'm talking about when you say you a bitch ass nigga and all of it, if I see him, I'll fuck you up and all of that extra.
And I asked for forgiveness for those.
Wait, listen. Those are the words that I'm talking about are arrows. That's why.
I know.
Listen, that's why you're taught and I'm taught and all of us are taught to bridle your tongue. Because at some point in time, you can say some things that make people get to the point where they be like, well, I can't really fuck with you no more like that.
Man, we see many instances of you cussing people out. And you now are playing the victim because you got cussed out.
Now you moving on.
Because you got cussed out.
Hold on, let's put a pin. Hold on, let's put a pin. Let's put a pin in the first point. Hold on, let's put a pin in the first point. Let me
speak though.
No, bro, you asked me a question.
I'm done. You said a whole bunch of stuff.
I promise.
Bro, you said a whole bunch of stuff and I was quiet.
We're gonna move right to that. You involved me.
No, just write it down. Write down what I'm saying.
You engaged me in the conversation. Did you or did you not engage me and invite me back into the conversation?
So you can write down. So you can respond just like I'm doing.
Okay, can I ask you one question, just for future reference?
Go ahead.
If you don't want me, and this is a request, if you don't want me to engage in the conversation until you're finished, don't invite me back into it and then not put a pin.
I didn't invite you. I just spoke about you. That's it.
Then don't.
I'm not inviting you to talk.
You actually invited me back in to give a response.
No,
to what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
all right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So don't invite me back in to give a response and then not put a pin in the place that you wanted me to give a response to. You wanted me to respond to that, and then when I made a point that was excellent and spoke it and killed it, then you moved immediately away from that without putting a pin into that to a whole nother conversation. The point that I made was this. You're trying to make the arrow in the quiver situation about you asking for forgiveness, and that's not what the arrow in the quiver equivocation was about. It was about you. It was about you throwing the bitch ass nigga and all of that out there. Those are arrows that once you release them, after a while, they don't come back.
Okay, now, can I respond?
Can you at least acknowledge that that's what I'm talking about?
I'm acknowledging it. Just let me respond.
All right, keep going.
Yes, the words, the bitch words and all that shit, those are arrows. And a lot of people called you all types of names. But this is one thing they never did, even though all those names, like you said, was arrows. You still chop it up with them niggas. And they never asked you for forgiveness. They didn't say, hey, brother, my bad, man, I was wrong. You still chop it up with the same people that was throwing arrows at you. But me,
who you
say, you want to point out, like, everybody wants to keep making me the motherfucking example.
Bet.
That's what I'm saying. I'm always the example. Everybody's been doing all this crazy ass shit for months. Saying all types of shit. People pulling out guns and shit on people. Man, this shit was going crazy when I first came up into here. And everybody is still cool. Everybody been throwing arrows at each other. Throw arrows at a gang of people all the time. But you don't need. Everybody can say, now, Malak, he will be like, hey, y'all, man, my bad. And I tell you why I was mad. I was mad, man, but I was wrong. And that's why I be trying to come through. I'll stay away for a little bit, then I come through back humble. Because I'm like, no, man, I gotta humble myself, man. I can't, even though them people, they be tripping over there, I can't be flipping out, calling them all types of names and shit. Because they don't believe what I'm fucking saying. And trying to push me off. I just gotta sit there and every time I get the chance to speak, just speak, whether they hear you or not. As long as I'm done, they let you get your whole thought out too. So as long as they let that happen, you know what I mean? And then as soon as I get interrupted, if I get interrupted, fuck it, oh well. I got to say what I wanted to say. I'm not trying to make no more arguments. That's what I do. I check myself and I come back. And then I'll respond different. Then people will respond. So if I'm not tripping on them now, if they cut me off and I don't fucking flip out on them like I used to do, they're like, okay, man, I'm tripping. They'll take themselves. And then it'll be cool conversations. Like I was trying to have today. But no, man, you want to come through with the problems. After I asked for forgiveness, and then I said, I won't put no more, fuck it. All right, I won't call you no bitch no more. You got my word. Right there, that was me repenting. I never told you that. I never told you, hey, man, I'll stop doing that. You got my word. I ain't going to do that no more. So I'm going to move on from there. You said my
high level of humility there, brother.
You said my debt was inability to have conversation, how I have conversation with you.
Sorry, bro, I couldn't hear you. Somebody was talking while you was talking. Repeat that again, please.
I said, you said my debt. You said I'm in debt to you. And my debt is inability to have conversation with you? What are you talking about? There's no such thing as debt of inability to have conversation with somebody. Where did you learn this from? Can you show me that in the scriptures? Where is mental debt or emotional debt at? How does the white man owe us mental or emotional debt? You expect them to say, hey, Negro, I'm sorry? Are you out of your mind? They're not going to tell you, hey, Negro, you a king. You know what I mean? You this and that. I don't know what you expect from these people. You say you want mental and emotional debt from these dudes. I can't even understand that. How does somebody pay you that? I need you to respond to that too. Write that one down.
Yeah,
and you said that the deposits are by access.
Yeah,
you said, what's up?
Go ahead, I'll finish.
Mic check. Okay. And then you said I was crime victim. You said forgiveness ain't forgetting. But I just showed you that the Most High we all know that the Most High not only forgives us, but he forgets. Just like you should, because the Most High is supposed to be in you. How are you going to say you can't be like the Most High when the Most High is supposed to be in you? And Yahushua was like the Most High, and Yahushua is in you. If you walking like Yahushua is in you, you and him, the Most High in you, you would have the same attributes as all of them. When people was killing Messiah, the Messiah said, "Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do." But you over here, Mr. More holier than thou, man. You got to start following the scriptures. Forgive me, man. Damn, we ain't got to do all this. I said I won't do it no more. That's me repenting. Let's move on. Go ahead, respond. If you got something to say, instead of be like, you know what, you right, brother. If you got something to say other than that, you wrong, brother.
Okay, but the first thing is your assumption that because I have a response means I'm wrong, means that you've already closed your mind to the conversation. And this is
no, that means I made a point.
Okay, you said you was finished. So are you gonna keep cutting me off?
Go ahead.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So the same thing that you're asking me to do and acting as though you were able to do it proves my point, right? So now let me get to this. You said I still chop it up with these people that have disrespected me. Now let's be honest. I don't fuck with Lex. I don't fuck with Rob. I don't fuck with Chris. These are the people who have been extremely disrespectful to me and my family. I don't fuck with them. I've tried to, because they did say that they asked for forgiveness, and then they still did it, and they still took it to a level that it didn't need to go to. So I don't fuck with them. Claim has never really disrespected my family. Me and Claim, real talk, as brothers, we just argue. Just what it is. Me and Claim argue like fucking silly ass brothers. Right? But you really fuck around and fuck with Claim, I might fuck around and beat your ass. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Right? But that's not the point. Claim ain't never fucking disrespected my family. Claim ain't never disrespected me to a point where he couldn't come back from. Me and Claim got behind the scene issues that hopefully one day Most High will allow us to work it out. So the only person that you can say is them type of situation with is with Claim. That's it. Ain't nobody else on here doing it. And the people that have, fuck them. And I'll make sure that I don't put myself around them, because I will fuck them up. It is what it is. So
dry slide.
So that point is null and void, right? The forgiveness aspect as to so there's forgiveness but forget. The Most High is able to do that. But I'm human. I have no ability to forget what you have done or said to me. I can force myself. No, watch this. It's impossible for you to forget somebody fucking throwing a scolding hot pot of water in your face. You won't always see
Those bruises.
Hey, why you trying to make it sort like?
Hold on, bro. Please allow me to finish. Watch this. Watch this. Because now we're talking about spiritual analogies. When you call me a bitch, watch this. When you call me a bitch the way that you did, for me, I can't speak for everybody else. For me, that's the equivalent of throwing scalding hot water in my face, if not for any other reason of the fact that I've shown that I fuck with you.
Man,
I've made it known. I've made it known to you that I fuck with you. So when we start to move to spiritual analogies, because that's what we're talking about now, is analogies, is based upon that person's interpretation and their understanding of the concept. So once again, back to the art of forgiveness versus forgetting. That is a skill that the Most High has, not people. People cannot forget what has happened to them. Ask somebody, they can. Watch this. Ask somebody who's been molested to forget what has happened. They can forgive. Watch this. They can forgive. That does not make them forget, brother. So the idea that you're trying to press,
it's impossible to forget that shit.
Right. So the idea that you're pressing of forgiveness versus forgetting.
Hey, right. You gotta have a disorder to forget. You know what I'm saying? Like amnesia or something.
This is why. Watch this.
Nigga, I gotta
this is why. No, hold on. Listen, brother. Listen. This is why they will prescribe weed to PTSD patients, because it inhabits or inhibits their neurotransmitters at different times. And
cope. Yeah.
And a lot of times it gives them coping mechanisms, at least to get strong enough to start to engage in society. Do you want to know how I know that? Because I had to go through that. I was so fucked up that I couldn't even drive by a fucking bag in the street, my nigga. I had to get lit to be able to overcome that. Now I don't smoke no more. I'm not saying I never will smoke again, but I needed that to get me numb enough to be able to operate in society to a point. I'll never forget that shit.
What's the bag? And pick the bag up and throw it away.
Yeah, so what they would do, claim they would put paper bags and dead animals. Just relax, bro. I'm gonna deal with everything you said. I'm gonna deal with everything you said. No, I'm not. You're not talking to me before. I promise I'm talking to you. Just not you start talking to Claim, you gotta have a conversation with me. Bro, relax.
It's all right, y'all. It's just a break in the conversation. It's all right.
So what we would see happening, especially when you were deployed, they would put bombs in bags and bombs and dead animals and shit like that, and then blow your ass up. So now, so back to this point. I would love to tell you that I had the ability to forgive and forget. Brother, I'm a human. That's what makes forgiveness actually, honestly, so powerful. The fact that you haven't forgot it, but you forgive. It still exists. The transgression still exists, but I can forgive it. But that doesn't mean I forget it. That's why I told you the parable of the debtor, because the parable of the debtor shows you that the person that had the debt, he forgave the person, but he never forgot it. That's why when he came back and exacted his payment and put him in debtor prison because he went out and treated those people inappropriately, that showed that he never forgot it, but he was able to forgive. That's a concept that you got to understand from the scripture. Your other point, just because I have
you gotta put on interruption.
Hey, bro, you can come back. You didn't want me to speak while you were speaking. I'm gonna ask you to do the same. Just because I have a convo with someone doesn't mean right. Watch this. So just because I have a convo with certain people, don't mean I fuck with it. Like, don't get that twisted, bro. Yes, not on YouTube. In real life, maybe not on YouTube, right? Because I can conversate with you and still decide that I don't want to meet you or see you in public. Especially on this platform, because we all got to exist on this platform. Right? You have to learn that you are new here.
Bro, it's okay. You wouldn't
have bro, I swear to God, I don't understand why you want people to give you the respect that you can't get. Appreciate you.
You ain't got to swear to the Most High.
Hey, you know what, bro? Go ahead, man. I refuse to continue to conversate if you're going to continue to cut me off, bro. And I'm going to be honest with you. Anybody else that want to win a conversation, and so if you ain't got enough decorum to just fucking let me finish, you asked me to be quiet while you were speaking. I did that. I actually took notes. I actually went out of my way to take notes and you can't have enough decorum to where you just gonna keep cutting me off every time I'm talking. I really don't got nothing else to fucking say to you. Go ahead, bro.
All I said was don't swear to the Most High, brother. You be like, hey man, I'm trying to speak. Remember, same respect. Don't say nothing while I'm talking. And I'm like, oh yeah, you right. That's all you gotta say, bro. You ain't gotta swear to the Most High. Let's just be normal. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Okay, well, since the brother don't want to respond,
neighbors.
The brother don't want to respond. What's up, Clay, man?
What's up with you?
I just want to say one more thing to that brother A9. Since you don't really want to respond, the Most High says that you got to put on incorruption, man. That mortal body that you got to put on immortality. You got to follow the script, man. Follow what the script says to do. The script says, if your brother sins to get you 70 times 7, forgive him. That forgiveness means forgiveness too. Man, brother, you tripped on me a gang of times. I don't remember everything you said. You said some cold shit before too. I think you even tried to curse me one time. Nigga, I'm still cool with you. Cause I know, man, that's, you know what I mean? We all are in a bad state still. Like, we ain't all the way, you know what I mean, humble. We still got, you know what I mean? We ain't all the way 100 with the script all the way. Niggas still got anger problems and shit like that. I know that. We working on ourselves, so I forgive and I forget. I'm like, I ain't tripping, man. We still, you know what I mean? We've been through some shit, man. We are tore up people, man. We are coming out of a fucked up state of mind. So when we interact with each other, even though we are biblically found, some of us not even biblically found. They grew up in the Bible and they pushed that away. They felt like they got the knowledge that they needed up in there. So, you know what I mean? They continue to live life, you know what I mean? Building up businesses and shit like that. Them people still got anger problems and shit too, even though they got good businesses and shit like that. You know what I mean? They got their own little, you know what I mean, company and all that shit. Them people even still got problems. So I'm not sitting there holding grudges against people that's saying all types of crazy shit. The only time I'm sitting there not really trying to fuck with somebody if they try to harm me or my family. That's the only time I'm like, I can't fuck with that person. That person will try to kill you. No, man, I'm just talking shit, man. I'm angry talking shit. And I ask for forgiveness. It's not this big of a deal for us to be going through all this fucking long ass sermon. We just gotta move on, brother. I said I won't do it no more. Damn. That's it. She's like, all right, cool. Like, all the biz said, all right, you know, man, it's cool. I expect that same thing because the Most High will judge you the same way you judge people. Judging me over some damn words, trying to make it seem like I'm so bad. I threw a hot ass water in your face, or I'm.
I thought you said you don't like sermons, nigga.
Nigga, I don't like sermons. I said we ain't got to go through it, but we already gone through it, Claim. So I'm not.
Quit sermonizing on this motherfucker.
I was about to go on. I was finna go on some shit. Hey, you knew I was going in.
Hey, this is the only point I'm gonna make, and I'm not speaking to nobody in general, because like I said, I'm through talking to the little brother. You'll never find the word forget in any definition of forgive. Right? That's what makes forgive so powerful. Is the fact that you are pardoning them, or you are letting go of the debt, despite the fact that you remember what happened. That's literally what makes forgiveness so powerful. So that's the only point that I'm making about that.
So you forgive me then?
Man, I told you I forgave you. That don't mean I forget.
That's all I need to know.
That don't mean I forget. So
okay, whatever. Okay.
So this is the only point that I'm making as it pertains to any of this other shit. All of us need that. That's called accountability, right? There are some things that claim is forgotten or forgiven that he has not forgot as it pertains to me. That holds me accountable.
No, I forgot. I forget all the time. You just continue to remind me.
You ain't forgot. You ain't forgot because you keep bringing them up.
Brother, you remind me constantly.
Right, I know, brother. Right. So any chance Claim gonna get, he gonna take a shot. But I want to make this clear. There are things that I have literally, stopped thinking about. But then watch this. No, this is amazing. Because if you truly forgot it, if I reminded you by Akmalak's or anybody else's perspective, it shouldn't even exist. Right? If we talk about
remind me, it's back in my head.
Right. So if we talking about watch this, that so if you saying I'm supposed to forgive and forget, and then when you do the same thing that you did, it reminds me, then that means that I'm aware of it. So by your definition, you're trying to say I'm not supposed to be aware of it. Nah. Like, so when I forgive you, that means, okay, I've let it go. So by your definition then yeah, cool. Then maybe I have forgotten by your definition. But the way that I understand forgetting something means that it's cast into a sea of forgetfulness, because that's the concept you made, that the Most High will cast things into the sea of forgetfulness. I don't have that ability. What I have the ability to do is let something go and just not think about it. But then when you do that same thing again, and it reminds me of what you did before, I have the right to say, I'm not fucking with you. And then if you come back and say, please forgive me, bet I forgive you. I hope you don't do it again. But when you do it again, I'm going to keep saying, nigga, you keep doing the same shit. And I have the right to say, you know what? Because you continue to do the same shit, I'm just not going to put myself in a position for you to continue to do the same shit to me. That's mental health, nigga.
COINTELPRO don't have shit to do with not showing your face. COINTELPRO has everything to do with destructive action. That's what that's about. Based on the definition of COINTELPRO.
And then
they don't say, but they do move in secret and undercover. But
and then as it pertains to you, because you keep accusing me of being COINTELPRO, because COINTELPRO means that I'm working with the government to undermine different agencies.
The Black Messiah undermine the rise of the Black Messiah.
And that's what you think, and that's what you think that I'm about, right?
Only when you
no, I'm talking about only COINTELPRO. COINTELPRO is not selective.
Remember you said you don't like when you like to answer questions how you like to answer questions.
Go ahead.
Remember you said that?
You keep doing it to me, but it's cool. I get it. It's a double standard. Go ahead, Paul.
Okay, now the answer to your question is that the definition of COINTELPRO is to undermine the rise of a Black Messiah. So I don't have a Messiah complex at all. You understand me? But the actions of COINTELPRO is to ostracize, criticize, ridicule, and make sure that his efforts or their efforts of the many Black people who are fighting for our liberation, make sure that their efforts do not come to fruition so that Black people never self-determine. And Prince William said that
that's not what COINTELPRO is.
To the whole world. Hold on. Okay.
I was going to wait till he finished.
Prince William said that to the whole world. He said that self-determination is not for Black people. That's what he said. So any inadvertent, I don't think you're doing it on purpose at all. I think you're just smarter than most people. So your efforts, you kind of selfish where you say that, and narcissistic where you say that your efforts is the only way, when there are literally tens of, I'm talking about by action. There are literally tens of thousands of people fighting for Black liberation. And there are hundreds of people calling for our self-determination.
Okay, may I please respond, brother? Because I mean, you made several allegations that I need to. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to talk for 15 minutes.
You know, it don't make no difference to me if you respond or not.
Cool, bet. I know it don't make no difference to you, but because it does make a difference to me, because it's my
No,
reputation.
but you said that I'm calling you COINTELPRO because you don't show your face. I've seen your face, crazy man. That's why I call you Candyman, and Taz stole your avatar.
Bet. Even though I don't look nothing like that.
So
I mean, I look
reality
nothing
of
like
the situation. It don't have nothing to do with you.
Like but watch this. But may I please respond to what you said, though? Right? So
yeah, as long as you acknowledge that I clarified that it don't have shit to do with you not showing your face.
Bet. Yeah, okay, yeah, and I actually really do want to speak to that point. Right. So first off, I disagree with your definition of what COINTELPRO is. COINTELPRO really means counterintelligence program, meaning that you're launching a counter narrative at the end of the day, right? And I can go into how that manifests itself in various ways, but I never do that. I don't do that. I don't come on here to launch counter narratives. We are part of a debate league, meaning I have the right to disagree with what someone says. And so we disagree and we debate it or we argue. I never get on the soapbox and go on campaigns and make videos about anyone because I'm not launching a counterintelligence program. Show me one video I've done attacking everybody and attacking their motives and their narratives. I don't do that. I'm not trying to promote counterintelligence narratives. So therefore, by definition, I can't be a part of COINTELPRO. The concept of me being narcissistic and only wanting my perspective to be shown is also false because I try to work with people with various narratives. For instance, I'm a strong supporter of Taz's channel. He and I Taz could care less about the Bible. I support him. Suave and I don't have we may have the same hope and heart about helping and fixing our people. He doesn't believe in the Bible. I don't attack his narrative. I don't do that. I love his narrative. It's just not my narrative, but I still love it. Domo, I'm a strong proponent, I'm always against a lot of the things that Domo say, but I support the narrative. Even Blue, to a certain amount of extent, I support the narrative. I'm not launching counterintelligence program narratives. This is why I say I would need for you to stop because now we move into the form of slander. I'm not counterintelligence.
Brother, I was responding to you accusing me of calling you COINTEL. And you said that the only reason I call you that is because you don't show your face.
Okay, and then you clarified and said that the reason that you call me that is because COINTELPRO is such. I'm telling you what COINTELPRO.
This definition on the screen. You can't tell me nothing about it at all, nigga. I study and teach it.
Listen,
for everybody in the league.
What I'm telling you is
and everybody in the black community.
Whatever you accuse me, it doesn't matter how you frame it. I don't go out of my way to censor you. I don't go out of my way. Matter of fact, I'm not even running the platforms to censor you.
And so try your best to though.
Man, please finish, bro. Then you can get
it. Shit should never be talked about.
But okay, so I don't tell you that you shouldn't talk about your things. I just say that I disagree with them, and then I present why I disagree with them, and then we get into a debate. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't tell you that you should. I don't no, bro. Then the entire debate league is COINTELPRO. That's what you're saying?
That's a fact. So what?
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I wholeheartedly, completely disagree with that because the concept of COINTELPRO is a malicious organization, or malicious, purposeful.
That's right.
A malicious, purposeful group or a malicious, purposeful program, counterintelligence program that was created simply to attack black people, and I don't do that. And I can't even say black people because they existed in various communities. They existed in the white community. I mean, we see this. We can see various forms of COINTELPRO information.
That's my contention, though, that COINTELPRO was used against the Weather Underground, the Klan, a few others. Right. And so we got to be careful in the language sometimes because that's one way to use it against you and say, well, COINTELPRO wasn't just about black people. I mean, because it wasn't. It's literally counterintelligence for whoever's against
the United States government.
Facts. And so, and then the fact that you continue to try to put that label on me is extremely slanderous, especially in this community. And I keep saying that to you over and over again. Like, just say, like, you could just call me a hater. Like, oh, this nigga A9 always hating on me. I'm not out here trying to press no counterintelligence program on the black community. I'm not pressing no counterintelligence program on no community. So it really creates this schism between us that don't need to occur when you continue to say that. But you're not gonna stop. You don't give a fuck. You hate me for whatever reason. Oh, I don't hate you. But you would have to hate somebody to call them counterintelligence programming or COINTELPRO, and that's clearly not what they're doing or not what they're about in our community. People killed COINTELPRO agents. And so to use that irresponsibly shows that either you don't understand how it's to be used or you're purposely trying to put me in a position.
I've asked you this multiple times. Why don't you name one COINTELPRO agent who was killed?
I'll get back to you. I don't know, brother.
Yeah, you better not know.
Okay, so here's the problem with that, though. You're talking about a program where the people in it wouldn't be identified, but to imply that none of them would have gotten killed is silly, bro. Like, you ask them, like, show me some U.S. spies that got killed. Like, that's a crazy question, bro.
No, it ain't.
I mean, because don't get killed, bro.
You can look up. I can look up a list of U.S. spies right now on Google right now who died.
Right, but the difference is you're implying that a spy wouldn't be the same thing as an agent through a program like this.
I didn't say that.
Saying, right, but listen, a spy would be working through this program. The spy is the individual. This is the program that the spy works under.
Right.
So when you're a spy, you don't know what program they got killed for working under, right?
So
I know. Thank you. So go ahead and show me the spies. I mean, you cook that.
How am I doing? I clearly said that you can look up spies right now on Google.
You can, but you won't see what program they were working under through the government. They won't tell you this was a member of Operation Paperclip. This was a person who was working on Operation Bluebird.
Still talking? Are you still talking?
Yes.
You told me to look up the spies for you.
No, that's not what he said. He said show what program.
No,
bro, he said show what program
they were
working on.
I don't care what you're talking about. He told me to look up the spies.
That's the problem, bro.
I'm talking to Dad.
You keep placing labels.
Hold up. There's two people talking.
So you got executed spies on the screen, right? These are spies that was executed. Now, what program were they working under?
I know that y'all.
What was the government operation that they were on as spies?
I know that's what you about.
That's a fine caveat to go into.
Hold on, let me ask you this.
My claim, you said that COINTELPRO is just like spies. So therefore, you would not know a spy is not. You will never know who a spy is in order to know that they have died and killed for being a spy. That's what you said.
Government operation.
Oh my God, listen, brother. No, you said spy. You said you wouldn't know that they're a spy, nigga. You said you wouldn't know that they're a spy, nigga.
Right, but I explained it wrong. That's why I went ahead.
Okay, well then let me clarify it for you. Slow down and stop being so fucking smart.
Okay.
You have to be slow. You can't be.
Come on with it now. Come on with it.
You have to be slow. See, the slow people understand things. Smart people come to faulty conclusions because they think so fucking fast that they skip every step.
Bruh, can you get to the point?
My point is that you said that a spy would not be known, so when they die, you will not know that they're a spy. And then you added,
and keep saying he a genius.
Look at the disrespect. He don't think that's disrespectful at all. This nigga right here don't think that that's disrespectful to speak over people.
I mean,
nigga, you stopped me in the middle of my sentence.
No, I'm talking to Taz, nigga.
Send it to me though.
Taz wanted to fight, so I'm fighting
I was
Taz.
trying to have a conversation with you, and you disrespected me off rip.
I don't want to fight you, bro.
So, like what I'm saying, you added the caveat.
That nigga love to not acknowledge the shit I say.
No, because you just ain't saying shit.
Yeah, because I made an excellent point. It discredited
you. Do you know who people are that's on the screen, bro, or are you just showing me some names?
Oh my God. I'm trying to explain to you what's going on.
What so program are these people a part of?
You're so smart, yet you're dumb.
What program are these people a part of?
Okay, so you added the caveat.
No, bro, what program would
we're talking about COINTELPRO. I didn't add a caveat. That's the topic.
No, you added
the topic.
You
literally talking about you calling me COINTELPRO.
You on bullshit, Clay. It's on that conversation.
Hey, listen, man. If y'all think you got some type of power to judge me or something, go try knock yourself out.
Doing, bro.
Okay, well then let's have a normal conversation, bitch.
That's not what we're doing. That's why you get mad.
Normal.
That's why you get mad. Notice I ain't mad at you.
No, I'm getting mad because you're over talking me. You're not allowing me to speak.
Bro, we point out the truth of what you're saying, bro.
You know how many times I said that's what you do is try to overtalk me.
Bro. That's what you always say.
Disrupting.
End up in the same situation
because you still do the same disrespect no matter what.
You won't tell the truth. Like I just pointed out that I was in the middle of talking and you cut me off.
No, nigga. Like, me and you were talking, and then Taz came in to fight. So I thought Taz was
talking. I was in the middle of talking, and you came and cut me off like that didn't matter. Now you mad because
I never cut you off,
bro. That is your entire MO. You show up cutting people off. You're known for coming into the chat or into the panel. You're known for coming on the panel cutting people off.
You was having a conversation with me, dude.
All you do.
You was trying to teach me what COINTELPRO is, the motherfucking teacher of COINTELPRO.
Enough to yell and cuss at you.
Okay, then, be quiet.
Like real talk. The craziest part, I would love for us to be brothers, man. But you just made it.
How can we be brothers when you acting like this?
Hey, you see what I'm saying? Like I would love for us to be brothers, bro. But you made it clear that that's not something that you're interested in. So I've had to move away.
Right.
I've had to move. Like I can't be cool with somebody who's gonna keep calling me a fucking counterintelligence programming agent.
I didn't call you that today. I was responding.
No, you know what he said. I didn't call you that today.
Yeah, but I don't want to fight you, bro. I want to fight y'all, actually, not you.
So I was responding to your accusation that I call you that because you don't show your face.
Okay, right.
I don't give a fuck about your face.
So then I clarified it. And I said, okay, then, bet. You know what?
You accepted the correction. I like that. But then you still cut me off.
Look, watch this. No, stop. So I accepted, okay, you're not saying it because of my face. You're saying it because now you're making false accusations about me. You're saying that I'm going around trying to stifle or discredit or what's the word that you love to use? What's the word? Censor Black Messiah freedom fighter. That is not true at all. I'm actually very close friends.
So what? Why?
Right. So what? What's this? So then when you say so what, that means that you've made false allegations against me. And you just said so what? That means that you are agreeing to that.
No, I'm telling you, I'm asking you why I'm saying so what?
No proof.
Oh my God.
In your arsenal,
brother, I'm saying so what because you're saying that
now you don't want.
You're saying that no, I'm not.
See, watch this. Whenever we get,
I don't have any evidence that you're not.
Whenever we get to the point where we making leeway, this is what you do. So let's make some leeway.
There is no leeway. It's just you talking over me.
And look, it can be right now. It can be leeway.
No, leeway is you stopping talking.
Watch this. Here's the leeway. There's no person.
Leeway is when you stop talking.
There's no person on here.
Oh, you're not going to scream, huh?
There's no person on here that considers themselves a freedom fighter or somebody that's fighting for the rights of Black people that will tell you.
Well, you're a liar.
That will tell you that I have stifled them or censored their program. We got Suave, who is the epitome of Black.
I'm the person.
No, I don't. Watch this. I've never even tried to stifle you. There are just times where I disagree with your perspective, and because you have some weird ass narcissistic issue going on, you think that if someone doesn't 100% agree with you, they're automatically against you. And I've even said,
I'm not allowed to
watch
speak.
this. No, stop, bro. I even said this the other day.
You go on these long sermons, and I'm not allowed to speak when you're around.
I even said the other day that I want to see you succeed. No, hold on. Watch this. I even said the other day that I want to see you succeed. And instead of you taking that, damn, the nigga want to see me succeed, you took that to some other bullshit. You sunning me. What make you think I'm not succeed, nigga? That's what the fuck you are. You are out to paint me as some type of counterintelligence agent when I'm saying I want to see all of us succeed. That's some shit you gotta work on.
Interpretation. I mean, what you say? What you call that?
Yo, man, I ain't gonna.
When you mock somebody, what you call it?
Hey, look, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I'm not finna do it. Like, the shit becomes silly because everything that you said has been discredited. But because you're so fucking asinine and stubborn, you'll never admit that shit. Dad sat there and tried to tell you, like, nigga, he's not fucking telling. He's actually saying the opposite. But because you're so stubborn. And you have painted the image of me.
No talking aloud, disrupting. No talking aloud, discredited. No talking aloud.
Crazy, bro. I swear to God, you a fucking retard.
Infiltrating, surveilling, watching.
Watch. See, that's slanderous, brother. And then you wonder why, in the smirk on your face.
What you doing?
Look, and the smirk on your face shows that not only do you either you don't believe it or you're doing it to try to get a rise out of me, and none of that is going to work at this point. Because the very fact that I don't have to infiltrate anything, brother. I don't have to survey.
Brother, you built your whole career on doing that.
Watch this.
The whole military career was doing that. You idiot.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
I don't know. You already told us.
Watch this, bro.
You did that your whole military career.
I got a whole life outside of YouTube where I don't have to do any of this. I just enjoy the fellowship.
Your whole military career.
The fellowship.
Infiltrated.
Right. So now we want to hold. So now we want to hold
illegal organizations and they satanic organizations.
So now we want to talk about and that's actually not what I did at all. So that's a lie. That's actually a bold. It's actually a bold fake lie.
That's what you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you acted like them. You know, saying that like a job.
It's clearly not.
You got them killed them.
100% not what I did. And you can
remember the girls that you told me about, the little girls that they were kidnapping. That you killed the kidnappers of the little girls. Remember that?
What, that ain't got nothing to do with.
You said that live on air. That's
that didn't have nothing to do. Watch this. Now you brought up a whole.
You said that live on air. Yeah, you said that live on air. That's why I repeat.
I was letting them niggas spoil it up.
Yeah, he said it live on air. He said that the group kidnapping little girls. And he went in there and acted like he was buying up.
I swear to God, you keep letting this nigga lie on me, bro, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
You said it live on air.
Hey, hold on a second, though, man. Let me have that Judge Nara for a second.
No, hold on, bro. Let me clear my name.
Go ahead.
Let me clear my name since nigga lying on. I never said nothing about infiltrating no organization. Nigga, my job was to free people that was getting fucked up.
Right.
So when we got intel, I didn't infiltrate no fucking organization. I didn't have to. I'm too black as fuck to infiltrate these fucking organizations in Afghanistan, nigga. That's strike one. Stop lying on me. I didn't infiltrate shit. We received intel by spending money. We would pay people for information. Right. And once we got that information about people stealing and kidnapping, especially foreign nationals, we would go and free those people. But even the poor Pashtun people, who I told y'all over and over are Israelites. I've told you over and over that
I'm not repeating something that you didn't say on air.
Now, let me finish. So let's get past your slander. So these Pashtun people,
what you said on air.
Regular everyday niggas like us would come and ask for help because their children will be kidnapped to make them.
But I made that up. You just said I made that up.
You said I'm lying. You lied on me. Allow me to finish since you lied on me. These people were kidnapped. Bro, these people were kidnapped.
Oh
hey,
God.
you fuck nigga. Let me tell my name since you lied.
You just said what I said.
Bro, all you gotta know you didn't. You said I infiltrated organizations and did this shit. Allow me to
You
clear
said
my
little girls was being kidnapped.
Hold on. Let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, A9, and clear your name, and then I want to go to Taz.
Allow me to at least clear myself, bro, because now you on here clearly lying on me, bro, and that's some bullshit. You a hoe ass nigga for that shit, bro.
But you don't want nobody to do that to you.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. If I'm lying and doing hoe shit, then tell me I'm a hoe. Now back to the point that I made, nigga. I ain't infiltrating and doing no sneaky shit or none of that shit. Motherfuckers' kids was getting
That's what you told everybody else.
Hey, bro, I swear to fucking God, bro.
Clause, man.
God damn, man. Hey, fuck this nigga, man. I swear to fucking God, bro.
Hey, Anonymous, I just only came on to talk to you and y'all. Y'all got to find y'all patience.
Hold on, man. Let him make this statement so he can clear his name so we can go on to what they, and you can introduce something. Let him make the statement. Go ahead.
You's a fucking demon, bro. So, not you, Sean. Like, the only thing I
not ever me, did, not me.
Only thing, and I've told these stories over and over again. Like, that's the beauty of me not being a liar, nigga. My shit rang true. It's consistent. Motherfucker, the Taliban would come and take these people kids and tell them that if you do not fucking join the Taliban, then we're gonna fucking kill your kids. And
on live leak.
Yeah,
it's on live leak right now.
We would go get their fucking kids back. That's what I told you, nigga. I didn't say nothing about I can't infiltrate a fucking group that I have no business. I don't even look like these motherfucking people. Nigga, I'm so fucking black, these motherfuckers would see me and call me Sudani for a Sudanese motherfucker, nigga. I don't look nothing like these people. I don't got straight hair. I got nappy nigga ass hair. I got fucking Chinese Asian ass eyes. I don't look nothing like these fucking people. So there would be no way for me to infiltrate their fucking group. So to accuse me of being a counterintelligence agent when I'm going around trying to free people because their fucking kids were kidnapped shows your level of wickedness and the lengths that you will go to try to discredit me because I may disagree with a point of view that you have. That's all I have.
Okay. What's up, Charles?
All right, Klein,
your blackness allows you to infiltrate black organizations.
Hold on, man. What's up, Charles?
My bad, Klein. My bad, Swab. My bad, Swab. My bad, Swab. Go ahead, Klein.
So off.
I'm on the back end.
Charles, go. Okay, Taz and Yara, what's up?
Because you allowed Klein to do this
It's okay.
Go ahead, Klein. My bad, dog.
Yara, Taz, go ahead, bro.
Well, I'm gonna let Black Charm go first because
I ain't want to cut. I ain't want to cut. My bad, Claim. I forgot your name just then, dog. I'm looking at
you got the floor, DJ Black Charm. You got the floor, bro.
Okay. So there. So see, he making hand signals.
I said you got the floor, bro. Go.
Oh, okay. All right. So I be listening to this live, and I don't know if you know the Schwab or Domo or whatever. I hop off when the conversation get crazy. I just, like my brothers Anonymous and Yara, they be on here lately, man, cussing up a storm, man. I just say, man, don't let these brothers move y'all spirit like that, man. Whatever it is, don't let them move. That's the only thing I wanted to say. But I see the conversation was deep about some military stuff. I do have a question to Anonymous though about that kind of stuff. The movie Three Kings. Do it be people like that? Because I know some people who's in the military that got kicked out, but they don't never really say why they was dishonorably discharged. So do people do that?
I seen the movie refresh me the storyline, but before you do that, I agree that I shouldn't let people move me to that point. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like for whatever reason, I'm so connected to wanting to help people that when somebody starts saying shit like I'm a counterintelligence agent, bro, or that I'm purposely trying to fucking kill people and all, like, ain't nobody saying that shit to y'all. Hold on, baby. And because I have been transparent enough to tell you my military background, like a counterintelligence agent ain't telling you that shit. They got some made up ass story that fucking don't like nigga. I've been transparent as fuck. If I'm being honest, if you really go back,
like you don't even know they've been in the military, huh?
Right. But if I'm being honest, the funny shit is, as opposed to many people, y'all know more about my life than y'all know about a whole bunch of other people. If we're being honest, if you want to look at an overall overarching view. So for me, like the fact that somebody can come on here and slander me because we disagree, yeah, bro, like it pisses me off to the point of not even being able to have a rational conversation because it's destructive and defaming. When there's going to be a day where I really show my face. There's going to be a day where I'm really out here trying to help people. There's going to be a day where I'm really being forthcoming with everything and showing you everything that I'm doing. And so the fact that we can sit here and let somebody call somebody a counterintelligence agent and nobody says nothing to say, yo, bro, you can say you disagree with them. You can say you don't like them, all that. But it's wrong to say that. To me, it's weird. Nigga, like I'm not out here acting or even remotely look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even try to befriend most motherfuckers. A counterintelligence agent, information. Right. A counterintelligence agent is trying to be friends with all these motherfuckers trying to infiltrate your shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, nigga. If you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you.
Hey, babe.
That shit weird to me. Man, who else got something to say, bro? Like, miss me with the count.
Oh, no, yeah, hit me up. Hold on, babe. Hold on 1 second, babe.
Yeah. Explain to me. Refresh me. Okay. Refresh my memory of the Three Kings plot line.
The Three Kings, well, they had a mission to go on. They colonel or they sergeant or whatever sent them on a mission, but they found out about some gold and shit like that. So they started talking to, like you say, they started talking to other military folk and finding out where it was, and they went on a lick. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't supposed to go on a lick. A couple of them niggas got killed. Go on that lick. You know what I'm saying? It was outside.
Real talk. Yeah, all that shit happens.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna mute out.
Now,
go ahead.
All that type of shit happens. Unfortunately, to the best of, now I ain't gonna say that motherfuckers have done it and got away with it. I mean, if they did it and got away with it, you wouldn't know. Right? But there are several schemes that come to light. They either kill them motherfuckers or they lock them up. Like you had a bunch of operators, and I know specifically what's going on in different, like, you know, I guess like operator communities. You had a bunch of operators who was stealing AKs and rugs, and they got arrested. They got caught, right? Because when you come back through customs as a military personnel, it's a little different. So, yes, sir. Hold on. What you think, Swab? You heard it yet? Auto timer mode is turned on. What's wrong with that? In the shoes and. All right, so real quick, you
send that shit to me, Blue.
But you will see that stuff. A lot of people get caught. I mean, there are things where people do shit and don't get caught. I mean, that's the military ain't no different than real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? As technology gets better, I'm sure, you know, like I ain't been in the military in a long ass time, so I'm sure that the technology and their vetting processes and things like that have gotten better, but there's always loopholes and holes in the system. People are gonna be able to take advantage of it if they want to. I mean, that's just real talk. But I'm gonna say this last thing, bro. Like man, we gotta do better, bro. Like, okay, yeah, I get mad and I may cuss. All of us do that. But I ain't running around here accusing motherfuckers of being co-and-tail and claiming the only person that's did that shit. Like, and it's weird, like, we talking about I'm doing that much damage to your information that you gotta accuse me as the worst thing that you can be in our community? That, like, that's what it is to the, like real talk, fam. Like, I gotta be the worst thing that you could think of in this community with no proof, no evidence, because I'm beating you up in information, or because not even that. Look, watch this. Because according to many of these people, I'm weak and I don't have no information. So because my weak ass, non-pertinent, non-penetrating information got brought out.
Don't forget you wicked and you a liar.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Appreciate
you. Check your drive, go mine.
So watch this. Ain't no proof of me being no liar though, right?
What you say, Blue?
So
I'm gonna text you, Blue.
Wicked is just a choice of your process, your thought process. What wicked is, right? I adhere to the law of Moses. If we talking about biblical believers, I ain't out here killing other black people, right? I ain't out here advocating for killing other black people. I ain't out here advocating for being promiscuous to your family. I'm actually teaching and talking about strong family ties. I'm talking about us becoming better as a people. As a matter of fact, I could honestly say, like, you're gonna have a hard time even calling me wicked, bro. Right? So because I disagree with you, or because I cuss you out because you do certain things like tell me I'm COINTELPRO, or call me a bitch ass nigga, or talk about my family, or talk about my wife because I'm a man and I let my nuts hang and tell you, nigga, you not finna do that. You did call me COINTELPRO.
Hey, yo, all right.
I mean, I never did.
Hold on, nigga, you did call me COINTELPRO, so don't say
I never did all of that.
Damn, man. Yo,
you did call me COINTELPRO,
man.
I didn't say all of that.
Hold on.
I never talked about your family.
Hey, y'all the niggas
Never
that
talked
be
about
like,
your
yo,
wife.
let's move on, because this nigga ain't nobody calling y'all COINTELPRO. Ain't nobody calling y'all niggas agents.
Yes, you did. You said that was, according to my definition, the whole league is COINTELPRO.
I mean, I get it.
COINTELPRO, I can't lie.
Man, this is claim. This is claim.
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's Jesse the Bomb, nigga. That's my name.
I'm in the big league.
Look how you felt when you thought that I was fucking making an accusation against you that I didn't make, Blue. All due respect. And I even apologized for even insinuating how it came across. You feel what I'm saying? You was ready to fucking go in on everybody.
Y'all mad.
So it's okay for a nigga to continue.
Hey, I'm mad though, bro.
This nigga's whole narrative on me is that, nigga. And don't nobody correct that shit. Who the fuck correct this nigga when he say it?
I don't take that shit serious.
Nigga, cause it ain't your, I ain't like, no, I wouldn't let nobody say that shit about you.
Take it at, they had, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just to be honest, the motherfucker just did it right before I came over here. You know what I'm saying? They literally just did that shit to me on the Blood Sanchez show. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally. Calm your ass down, bro. That's how
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I don't take, like, niggas really do try to shoot niggas over dumb shit, bro. Like, I ain't
straight up, though, bro. On some real shit. I came straight here from Brother Sanchez. We had that lame ass nigga Dane Calloway over there, blew down on him, and you know what I'm saying. Again, it's you know, you're a bad African, you a coward, you a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how that shit go. You're a clout chaser. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I mean? Like
this was Dane Calloway or what Sanchez said? No,
it was Dane Calloway just was on that bullshit.
Ah, man.
Fuck coward, bro. I'm about to put the video up in a minute for that shit, because that's what they do. Oh, you're a clout chaser. No, nigga, I'm here about that information you drop. Like, nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to get Yara to come up here, man. I'm glad he came.
What you want, man?
Well, I wanted to talk about where we were yesterday, where we left off. You know, they had
just for the record, though, you niggas keep fucking around, I'm gonna embarrass a lot of you weird ass niggas.
That's what I said. I mean, like,
do it, bro. Like, you see how many wild.
Yeah, like real quick, like before I get to to Taz neck, like, man, ain't nobody on this panel will leave claim in their house unattended for 15 minutes. Not a one. That's how you know you can't get
What the fuck?
Like, you can't.
Y'all move on. What kind of shit is that to say?
You can't take a nigga like this.
Hey, he said he wanted to be.
I can't lie. That nigga claim is on fire, bro. That nigga hot boy, bro.
You will never leave that nigga in your house.
Definition of hot boy.
Unattended. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this nigga, I'm in the big league. Yara is a little.
He gotta feel like somebody.
Yara is a little bitty bitch.
You see what I'm saying? So he gotta talk. He gotta address the people that he knows.
Yara is an itty bitty bitch.
That he feels is
I squash him like an ant. I squash him like an ant right here.
But like I don't, man. Like.
I love you.
Man, I wish I would think twice about what Claim got to say while he on the panel. Let alone when I get off the panel.
See, Suave don't want y'all to see the definition of COINTELPRO.
The only person might get Suave hanging around for 5 minutes or 15 minutes unattended in the house might be Suave. So Suave on there, Suave on the whole world.
That's because real men know that there's consequences if anybody disrespects.
You understand what I'm saying?
Real men know that there's consequences.
Hey, Claim, if I was in your face right now, bro, or A9 was in your face directly, you wouldn't be saying nothing.
You wouldn't be
saying nothing.
You would be dead.
Can I ask Claim a question, Elder? Can I ask Claim a question right quick? Claim.
Yeah.
So, whoa, let's not. My bad, bro. I ain't know somebody.
Let's go the other way. Let's go the other way. Yeah, let's go the other way. Let's go back to
I was talking about that counterintelligence stuff. Y'all don't like.
I know, but he gonna say something and then it's gonna draw back into it. We're gonna be right back at square one.
The dude is not.
I'm gonna let it go. The OG came. OG has some good points to make. Taz made some good points.
OG, where? How is it OG?
I didn't know family. OG, so you better ask these young niggas, Claim.
You ain't no family.
Yeah, I know. OG
gotta be in a family to be an OG.
Made some good points. Taz made some good points. So
gotta be in a family to be an OG.
Even Blue, even you made a good point. Like nigga, it's Claim. So you right.
Right.
Preposterous P Claim at that.
No, catastrophe, nigga. Catastrophe. When my little brother
nigga, your whole life
is a catastrophe. It was a catastrophe.
You right.
Yeah, when the niggas tried to kill me the first of last year, it was a catastrophe.
Your whole life is a catastrophe.
Now you heard him Suave. Did you
when my older brother tried to kill me last year, it was a catastrophe.
Don't go there about
When my older brother tried to kill me last year, it was a catastrophe, nigga.
The nigga called me a liar for saying that.
You a goddamn liar.
Get up out of here, man. Get up out of here, man. Mute your mic.
Man, a homosexual, nigga. See?
Mute your mic, nigga.
Fuck you.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic, man.
Fuck you the long way with a.
Mute your mic. Now, when I told you,
I thought y'all was really digging in.
When I told you
last week, the long way with a steel pole,
I told you last week that you said your little brother tried to kill you. You said he dead, and I was lying.
But he said it's over.
No, he said it wasn't. He said, no, not my older brother. That was my little brother, and he dead. But you a liar.
Oh, my God. What a retard.
His older brother tried to kill him. His younger brother didn't. And that's the one that passed.
Right. Yeah. But he just said his younger brother tried to kill him.
Stupid fuck.
All right.
The first of last year, my older brother tried to kill me. The end of last year, my little brother tried to kill me. The brother that you disrespected is the dead brother, you idiot.
Y'all right, Taz. The floor is yours.
You said two brothers tried to kill
three different people.
I don't know how many.
Blue, what you saying?
If two of your brothers try to kill you, nigga, that ought to say something about you.
Why, what you smoking, brother?
A black amount.
And that's probably because they left you in their house for more than 15 minutes unattended.
That was pretty funny. You got me on that one. That was pretty funny. Okay, I like how you tied that in with your comedy shit.
That's a nice one. Blue,
right. That's my Eddie Murphy impression.
We moving the floor. Y'all run Taz. You got the floor. Let's go.
Taz, what you want, man?
That nigga said we moving the floor.
Yeah, he moved the whole floor, not the goalpost goal, man. The whole floor.
What's up, Taz?
How we doing, gentlemen? Is everybody fine?
Oh yeah, and fuck you, Blue. No, think about it. Fuck you.
Okay, so
I'll take
this.
You're not God.
This is where we was yesterday on that conversation, right? But like I said, the little party last night got a little hectic, so we never got back to it.
Yeah.
But I did go and, you know what I'm saying, pull the shit that I wanted you to see. And what I wanted to do, honestly, was present it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to present it as a premise round and then let you fuck it up, or attempt to at least. But I want to present it to you as a premise round more so as like a warm-up. You know what I'm saying? If y'all give me 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying, to present my information. The topic being that the government didn't kick the black man out the house.
Oh, okay.
That would be the topic. And so I prepared more of a premise round.
What's the topic? I'm sorry.
The government did not kick the black man out the house.
Okay, John.
Remember the
So
conversation?
the government did not keep the black man out the house?
Right, did not kick him out. Right.
Kick, not keep.
That nigga lying.
Right, so give me like 5 minutes so I can pull it back up and I want to present it to Yara as more of a premise round.
And let me ask a question before you go, because I want to understand. So you saying when they did,
I gotta roll up first.
Okay.
You ain't Lance ain't on, so you might be good.
So when you say they didn't kick him, we say they didn't kick him out, you saying that they not the impetus for the removal of the black man from the black family?
Yes.
This is a great debate. Okay. Yeah.
So who removed him then? The lady?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to lay it out, and then I want to talk about it. But I think when I said it yesterday, it more so came off like I don't have a premise. You know what I'm saying? So I need to lay out my premise first.
Hey, look. Hey, so while y'all doing that, while he doing that, I'm just going to start a little shit real quick and just point out that I did kind of cook Minister Howell last night. That's my brother, but I cooked him. I just want to point that out. All right, hey, y'all keep going.
That's what narcissism do. You point shit out there.
You definitely put some stuff out there. But don't think I wasn't listening.
Oh, shit.
I heard every word you said last night.
Hey, don't make no mistake. Some of that I was shooting. Hey,
remember,
some of that I was shooting directly at you too,
Blue.
Hey, Blue. Hey, some of that I was shooting directly at you too, Blue. Like, don't get it.
I know you was. I had to sit there and just listen and just wait. I was like, oh, don't answer that.
Like, some of that I was shooting directly at you because I'm like, yo, he got a chance to make it to the finals, so let me take a shot at him too. You know what I'm saying?
Zoom tight. You see how the conversation changed through the narcissism?
That's a goddamn lie. He got to make it to the next round.
That's a complex conversation, man.
What'd you say?
It's just a complex conversation.
And in that topic,
I gotta go a little bit deeper in that.
In that topic that's gonna come out of that is gonna show the complexity of it. I got to
see if he ain't careful. And that's why I was peeping last night. If he ain't careful, bro, he could end up walking into another debate
with nothing.
Well, he could walk right into what?
A whole nother debate.
And he did already, nigga.
Yeah, he damn near did last night. I was like, no, not go that way.
Say Blue. Hey Blue. You into the crypto, you are the biggest crypto player ever?
Hey, and just for the record, Taz, I took a shot at your ass just now too. Don't get mad.
You said have I heard the biggest crypto play?
What'd you say, Taz?
That's the name of the crew, the biggest crypto play ever.
Oh, nah.
Hey, look,
so tap in on
real talk. It's 8 of us
Instagram.
left. We gotta shoot at each other now, fam.
Check them out.
Yeah, man. Them niggas making racks and they sharing that shit. My little nephew in it. I don't know how. I mean, he been trying to get me into it, but he got.
You talking about the crypto shit?
Yeah, I'm about to put the channel in the thing for Blue so he can,
We need to just go ahead and go in on some of that real quick, Blue.
Yeah, so that's what they be doing. It's like a bunch of niggas and they link up with each other. They conscious dudes and all that stuff. What's the name down with them too? Blue. Them brothers.
Brother Bennett?
Nah, them two brothers.
The two brothers in New York City. The two.
Oh, you talking about the Earns?
Nah,
they ain't in New York.
The twins. The twin. What the fuck?
Red
pill.
Red pill and blue pill.
Yeah.
Oh, red and blue pill. Yeah.
Yeah. So the one brother that's in the crypto, he down with his crew too. I don't think both of them into it, but that one brother that is, he on my nephew them page too, kicking it with them and shit.
I've been peeping, dude. They've been all doing like everybody now. They doing shows on those.
Like I told Blue though, man. Like I got an underlying fear about this crypto shit, and I know where they're trying to take it, but you know what I was talking about, Blue. Like if they decide to shut it down, or if they decide to monopolize it in some certain type of way, niggas in trouble. Niggas in trouble. And
yeah, that's what I say too, boy.
How about I say you really right now is a window.
It is. Like, it's a small window right now.
I'm playing with a window right now.
And you're kind of late at this point.
Yeah, you really got you damn near late. You almost late to the party to where now all this shit finna start cracking down and this and that. And then on top of that,
they got a new coin that just came out called Suki coin or some shit like that.
But you know what? You know what's finna stay constant is this real estate shit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And that's why I'm getting my trade lines.
And what's crazy, that's what Warren Buffett always talks about. Like when Warren Buffett, he talk about non-fungible assets in general over fungible assets. And he like the same way he talk about like crypto, he talk that same way about gold. He don't fuck with none of that shit.
Yeah, bro.
He like, bro.
And I know because I done lost a lot fucking with all that shit. From tech to gold, right? And Forex and all of that shit. But the one thing that was so say for instance, let's say you take some L's in real estate. As long as you're smart enough to learn how to diversify your real estate investment portfolio, and that's the thing everybody don't realize. It's always a way to diversify in that portfolio. And when you get
what you mean by that?
Because there's different ways to get involved with real estate. So let's say you're not really a buy and flipper. So you're not a flipper. So you can't buy it, rehab it, and flip it to get this large chunk of money.
But maybe you just a good ass middleman nigga though.
Right. Then you do a wholesale. If you a great middleman, then you start doing wholesale. You find a nigga that got an old beat up property, you find a nigga that got the money to do it, and you linking up, you take your little middleman fee, and you do that 100 times a year. You straight. But there's another
say that again, man, because I don't think people hear that. Say it again one more time, Anonymous, because we look at TV and you hear these white people saying no money down. And the nigga look at that shit and be confused, like, what do you mean by no money? How they doing this shit with no money down? So say it one more time.
Yeah, so no money down don't mean no money down. It means
for the middleman.
It means other people's money. Just so y'all know, it means other people's money. Right? So if you playing the middleman and you got somebody who got an old, dilapidated property, or not even completely destroyed, but you know it needs some work, but they can't get high value for it, they can't put it on the market, but then you know somebody else, or you know how to find somebody else who's a buy and flipper or a buy and holder. All you do is facilitate. Now make it clear you're not selling the house, you're selling your interest in the property. So you're gonna sign a purchase agreement that say either I'm gonna buy it or somebody that I know is gonna buy the house. Take that contract and you sell it to I would sell it to Charm, right? So Yara want to sell a house for 150. Really, after the house is fixed up, it's worth 250. So I'm gonna get it for 150. I'm gonna sell it to Charm for 160. So I put 10 in my pocket.
That's what another cat was saying yesterday.
Right. I'm gonna put 10 in my pocket. Charm gonna get it for 160. He gonna put 30 into it. So now he all in for 190. And he gonna sell it for 250. He made 50. See what I'm saying? So everybody made money. And that's really what wholesaling is. But say like you don't want to do that. Let's say you can't figure out the wholesale game. Well then nigga, then you do what's called lease options. Right? So now you come in
and what is that?
So a lease option is a rent to own basically. Now this there's a lot of ins and outs and it's technical, but this is really one of the easiest ways to get money. You do a lease option, right? So you find somebody who upside down in their mortgage. You fucking say, okay, you need to put a tenant in there. You go find a tenant who got decent money, but They got good money, but their credit is still on the rise. So within 3 years, they'll be able to buy this motherfucker outright. All right, they put 10 bands down. You get a portion of that. The rest of it go to the owner, and then they're gonna pay monthly 3 bands. You get a portion of the 3 bands. The owner get another portion of it. The mortgage get paid. Everybody happy because that person that's trying to buy it is leasing it to buy. They're renting to buy.
Man, we need to go in on some properties together. Let me get my credit straight.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is where anybody that want to have that conversation with me gonna die, because if you don't understand the different ways that you can get involved with real estate without putting a whole bunch of money in, you're gonna die. But don't get it twisted. Like, the whole goal now is working.
You ever seen the Shay Show?
The what?
The Shay Show. He be doing he be flipping houses in Detroit. Y'all need to subscribe to him.
What's his name?
It's called the Shay Show.
The Shay Show.
I think it's SHAE. It's an old school dude with a ponytail and shit. Old school Detroit player. This nigga that's all he do. He been
it's SHEA. Yes, SHEA.
EA. Okay, yeah.
Nigga, my wife been on my line. Like, why you don't fucking be putting this shit on YouTube? Everybody else doing it, and you doing it. You know how to do it.
It's a residual money though if you did it. It's a residual.
That's what I want to know though. But like, cause so let me tell you what he do though. So like, it be people who buy houses that don't even live in this country.
Yeah.
And so he'll go check out the house for him. First, he'll tell him if it's even worth it. Yeah, I mean, he'll be like, it ain't even gonna be worth it. But so is what you talking about? Like, he has a team, like, you know what I mean, like niggas around the hood that he paid to come, like, you know what I'm saying?
Come clean it out.
Local dudes to come clean it out for him. He paid them, and then he got the team that come in. They're gonna cut it if he got to. Then he got his carpenter. He got like, so is that what you're doing?
I got teams in different states at this point. And then now I'm trying to build in another state. Now I'm moving into the Midwest. And so the Midwest probably presented the biggest challenge. But I'm learning it. But yeah, I've done that and do that in different parts of the country. So yeah.
Man, them crackers nasty, but they don't play no game.
I don't just do it in one area. Game. I don't do it in one area because I don't want to be. So what happens?
Let me tell you how nasty it is in Atlanta and Clarkston, Anonymous.
Yeah.
My brother bought some property down there, 5 acres. They told him that he could use. He got like 5 acres. He can do 4 acres on his stuff. The other acre he had to break it down for some type of conservation shit, and 0.3 acres got to be natural conservation shit or some shit like that. Some old bullshit, right? You said but see, they didn't know that shit. So they trying to get some plumbing and shit done.
And they can't go through the spot because that's what they got. So they got to section off.
Wait till you see this dude, bro. They was working on a house in Detroit. That nigga came back like a week later.
Dirty with that real estate.
They stole all the bricks off the fucking house.
And that's what I'm telling you, bro. Bro, imagine. But imagine you not having the money, or if you wasn't smart enough to get insurance. So what a lot of people do, a lot of people will just say, "Fuck it, we just gonna go."
What happened to the times and y'all riding the beat?
It's finna crank up right now.
Man, we talking about some money.
We on the last stage. We on the last stage.
Man, you don't like talking about that money, man.
Nah, Claim just don't like nothing that I'm involved with, but it's cool.
Oh.
So, but that's the difference between having somebody that's gonna coach you through it and then you figuring out on your own. Because if you don't have nobody to coach you through it, if you don't got nobody to coach you, hey, talk shit when I'm finished. This the most important part. On you. Hey, no, this the most important part. Just talk shit when I'm finished.
Nobody gonna do what you're saying.
Hey, keep talking. Hey, this nigga is worthless. He ain't got no information to share.
I agree, but this the most important part. This is the part I need for everybody to understand. Like, if you don't have nobody to hold your hand and walk you through this, you're gonna miss steps, and that's where you fuck up at, right? So you'll watch a TV show or you'll watch a YouTube show, and they not showing you. I'm glad that Blue brought that up. A lot of people not gonna show you somebody stealing their goddamn brand new AC. Or they not gonna
came in to save the day.
Man, bro, shut the fuck up.
You doing that same nigga, man, alone, man.
No, I'm talking about y'all.
That's what I'm saying. That's childish because somebody else want to learn the information, but he don't give a shit about anybody else.
Nobody gonna do nothing you say.
He don't give a shit about anybody else but his child itself, other than just to interrupt information. Somebody in the chat might want to hear what's going on.
I want to hear the shit.
Right, but the real issue is that when Claim tell you he in construction, he the nigga that's stealing the bricks off the houses. That's why he don't want you to say that.
This dude is a funny guy. Now,
So what's
He been in construction 15 years.
Comedians should be working sometimes, but still, bro. I mean, you're a liar. You know what I'm saying? You're wicked.
Okay, you're fine. Let me be a liar, but at least let anonymous have
And now watch this. This how I'm gonna start doing it. Hey, bet I won't say nothing else. If y'all don't like that, then tell Claim to shut the fuck up one day. All right, man. Hey, keep moving. Oh no, I'm good, bro. No, y'all gonna I'm gonna stop playing games. I'm gonna stop playing games. Y'all gonna shut that nigga. Shut that nigga up.
Childish when Taz and Yara had a whole debate going right there, man. But y'all talk. You jacked the whole mic to talk about something you wanted to talk about. Taz and Yara was developing a debate.
We're not. It's not looking at debate. It's
how it is. Building. What's good, Solar?
The truth.
It was on.
Peace, Solar, man.
What's up with you?
Yeah. I ain't trying to hear that shit about no goddamn property and all that shit.
I mean, listen, bro. Taz and Yara had a whole debate brewing.
Yeah, I'm putting a claim on this one.
Well, I don't
all this fucking property.
There's some other people that want to put some money in their pocket right now that need it. So let them.
Fuck money, man. Fuck
Why
money,
you can
man.
argue with
I will Taz anything.
Hey, you know what?
money,
My
Fuck
fault,
money, man.
commissioner. My fault, commissioner. Keep it right where you want to keep it, fam.
You know, I put a claim on this one.
Man, fuck you, and Claim.
Hey, you know why Solar feel like that? It's because it's
Yeah, I got this little ass room. I ain't trying to hear shit about no damn.
Y'all niggas don't hold shit.
I thought your room was little too, man. Hey, that's motherfucking crazy. That nigga got a big ass.
Every time you bring up property, I feel you talking about me and shit. You doing indirect shots. Shots at me.
My bad, Rubber, shut up.
That's the bullshit I'm talking about.
That nigga Solar is stupid as shit, bro.
I show y'all niggas love, and then there's all these indirect shots at me and shit. Like, nigga, all right, nigga, you own property, nigga. You own property, goddamn.
Bro, I was just trying to help.
Goddamn, okay, we heard it. You own property, we know, bro.
No, that's not what I was saying.
So I don't be misinterpreting nothing, bro.
Yeah.
What I be saying.
Hey, Clay,
what you niggas don't think. I see what you niggas do.
Actions, bro.
That's all Claim needed too.
That's all he's right, dude.
That's all I needed. That's all I need.
Now he justified.
Shit, that nigga's so crazy. Hey, while y'all bullshitting, fuck with Solar next year and see what Solar doing. Y'all keep talking that shit. Nigga, Solar ain't fucking around, nigga. I know what the fuck Solar doing. Nigga, keep fucking around.
That little room is a green screen. That nigga got a big ass crib, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga be some green screen in that little ass room.
You fucking around, nigga. Solar doing what the fuck you supposed to do, nigga.
Hit it again. Tell me what you gonna do. Can anybody tell me? Alright. What we doing, Taz? You need your 10 minutes?
What made you start singing that shit, bro? That was like a
You know what I'm saying? That was Akashic Records type shit. Right?
Hold on. What you trying to say, nigga? I'm in Cleveland. What you trying to say?
I knew he was gonna say some shit.
The fuck? Niggas on bullshit tonight, I see.
Damn.
Full of some shits.
So did y'all come up with a topic yet? You and Minister Howell, Anonymous?
I think I got something that I could float out there. I'm gonna talk to him in a minute, maybe tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
What about you, Suave?
I ain't worried about Domo, man.
You think you ain't worried about that?
I'll talk to you.
You got me and Taz already locked in.
Hey,
right?
Taz and Blue on. What's the title?
We already got our tag.
What's our title?
Yeah, you wrote it down.
Should Black Americans focus on rebuilding a relationship with Africa?
Wait, I didn't hear the last part. Building a relationship with what?
With Africa.
With who?
Africa.
With Africa. Oh, with Africa. And who's saying no?
Yes.
Taz.
Hey, hold on.
Niggas already know he be on bullshit.
Like, damn, Blue, what's up?
Nah, yeah, because you never know. He dark side. You never know what's up with them niggas.
Right. Be Blue to the punch. Beat that nigga to the punch. That's what happened this time.
Them niggas didn't make any motherfucking thing. That's gonna be a good ass debate, bro.
Nah, he an Apple original. You gotta watch it. The Apple originals be going up.
Man, like that one dude that was on here the other day, man.
Color blue.
Bullshit.
You missed some fresh apple meat, bro.
He talking about show me the connection.
It was some copper.
They got a whole ass African pyramid they done built over this bitch. You feel me? They got a whole ass African cosmology. He talking about show me some shit. Nigga, what you mean? Nigga, they practicing voodoo on, nigga. What is you talking about?
What was bad though was,
hey,
was like
this nigga claimed fell asleep like he was on heroin just now. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, nah, the fuck off. I seen that shit, nigga.
Yeah, you seen that nigga?
I seen that shit, nigga. You nah the fuck off, man. What's going on, bro? And that opioid shit, man. Yeah, I seen you looking at that shit nodding the fuck off, bro.
Exactly what it was. Nigga.
Look, his partner just wrote him. Like, what the fuck, yo? I thought you said you had 5. You know it's all bad by your partner first place. He's like, nigga, I thought you said you had 5.
Great clown.
So y'all trying to put a date on that Taz?
Oh shit.
We gonna wait until the last debate is over. That way everybody date is close. We trying to get that shit.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Y'all niggas is scared, bro. God damn, y'all scared.
Ain't nothing scared about it. We rather not have a month and a half. We just had 45 days, bro.
We had a bye week in the
playoffs. Serious shit. Serious ass niggas.
Everybody agree that that's the best way to do it.
I want my day to be either the day
I need one of them
before
lighters,
or the day after Suave and them debate. One of the two.
See that motherfucker
somewhere around.
I meant to Vince smelled that shit.
All that nigga do is fucking debate all the damn time.
You didn't say it if you
You know what I'm saying? You put a trophy in front of this shit, niggas are shook.
I gotta drop a new video.
Man, Blue, you need to put that one song back out. The song you was talking about your mama on the chorus. And you was singing and shit.
I'm gonna redo that. I gotta redo that because I got a new mic and everything since I did that.
Yeah, I liked that song.
Redo that too.
Yeah, I be paying attention.
I gotta send that to my mama.
Hell yeah. You gonna send that for Mother's Day this year, man. I'm gonna do another song too for it. I got to do it.
I want to actually do I ain't gonna lie. I might do a Christmas album, bro.
Yo, this is the funny shit.
I might just try to catch the hype.
Hey, what you gonna call it? Christmas, nigga.
Just Christmas evening.
Christmas.
Christmas do what a
Oh, that
Christmas
dope as
do.
fuck right there. Gold mine. Gold mine, you better write it down and get
What
in
a
on that shit.
Christmas do.
Hey, if ain't no Crip, if a Crip nigga listen to this podcast, right here, do.
Hey, get it, nigga. Hey, I want to see my niggas come up. Shit.
Concept is already been used.
Like, look, like Nipsey said.
You said if somebody already said Christmas?
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, it's a nigga in a whole Santa Claus and blue Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah, I know what you talking about, the little cartoon shit.
Oh,
Snoop Dogg. Oh, damn.
Oh, well, I thought niggas was being innovative. Shit.
You can still say
Shit, I was on my goddamn man. I don't know nothing
you
about
can still use the country accent like Merry Christmas.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Criminal out there, motherfucker.
What the fuck you just say?
But you, shit,
Merry
nigga.
Christmas.
Hey, the way these white people be naming they movies after the same title as the South, I don't see why Blue can't do that shit. Motherfuckers will name they shit. They probably got a white
White people
movie
steal everything, man. The little black girls mad about the TikTok dancing. Talking about the white girl getting more views than them. I'm like, man, leave them children alone.
It's more white people in America. That's what I was saying.
Did you say claim or white people?
It's easy for them to do that, bro.
Did you say claim still everything or white people?
I said white people.
Oh, my fault.
Discrediting, disrupting, surveilling, infiltrating.
Yeah.
There you go with that again.
Man, I ain't worried about that nigga, man. I'm gonna stop giving these weird ass niggas attention, man. That's all they got.
I didn't say nothing to nobody. I'm sitting over here beating the hell out of these people on the stage table, and you got to say my name.
That's some crackers, though, man. That ain't no real Crips saying doing that, man.
Hey, for the record, this nigga Taz had an amazing show today.
Counterintelligence professional.
God damn, bro.
Hey, like Nick, Jack.
And he did the CRT joint, and I ain't gonna front like there's certain ways that people use CRT that I don't agree with. But when that nigga went in today and was showing goddamn Ben Carson and all these other motherfuckers being some goddamn stepping fetching ass niggas, bro, I was like, damn. CRT is a way to attack these niggas because I'm so tired of hearing this indentured servitude fucking narrative, nigga. And one of these white folks, one of these white motherfuckers said some shit like, what he say, Taz? Something like, we're dealing with the wokeums or something like wokeism. Like, what the
Oh, yeah, you talking about on the critical race theory?
Motherfuckers might as well be calling us jigaboos, bro.
Man, there was one, bro. I was listening to a couple of weeks back. That was so ugly, bro. It was a black lady. She used to lead on critical race theory, and now she's against it. And it was just, bro, it was bad, bro.
Hey, now look, don't get it twisted, bro. There's some things about critical race theory that I don't agree with, right? Just how certain people try to use. But the overall concept of making sure that we hold fucking whiteness accountable, that shit I do agree with. Right? And when you start to see some of these motherfuckers, when you start to see a motherfucker like what they say, the wokeisms or the woke people can't handle Ben Carson. Nigga, I cook Ben Carson. Give me 30 minutes in a goddamn debate type of nigga.
Like Candace Owens, like her competition is 9 times out of 10 under. Like she usually going up against a rapper.
Right.
It's like,
right.
This shit is bad, bro.
Yo, who the fuck is showing these white boy Crips and Bloods?
That's me. I'm showing y'all the Christmas party. The Christmas party.
You said who?
Merry Christmas.
Hey, look at them, they flagging crazy. Hold up, go back.
What the fuck?
What the
Like, good life. Baby, I'm hopeless. Smoking on Indo, trying to stay focused. Face ass.
Bro, did you see that, bro? Flagging, bro?
You there?
Blue, did you see that shit?
This shit, bro.
Damn,
Bro,
man.
I know some people that would
We
not.
got suspended for the Christmas party.
I know some people that would not take kindly to any of that.
Hell no, bro.
I know some people that would end some goddamn. Oh boy.
Man, them kids doing that because they so far away from danger, dealing with that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? The only thing they can do is get suspended. You know what I'm saying?
It's all funny games until the wrong motherfucker show up at your fraternity party.
Right. Talking about West Haddon.
One of the niggas on the
Haddon.
Wood head.
I need that bread about you.
Ain't it though, man?
God damn, boy.
Y'all niggas still 2 feet in the street. I hear y'all ditch.
I ain't in these streets.
It claim somebody be trying to lynch Clay every other day, assassinate Clay every other day.
That's a lie. That's a motherfucking goddamn faggoty lie.
How often they try to assassinate you then, Clay?
Hey, wait a minute, nigga. Hey, hold on, who else in here? Hey, who I need somebody to speak? Hey, nigga, what is a fact?
That's the lies that the gays tell, the LGBTQ one. You call the liars that gotta lie every sentence they gotta lie. What's the name? A compulsive liar. That's a compulsive lie, nigga.
Somebody else.
Hey, faggoty lie is a compulsive lie, nigga. That's what a faggoty lie is.
That nigga Clay get killed by Eddie Clay. He ain't say no old lady tried to kill you one time.
What's up?
Who all you saying tried to kill you?
My older brother and my younger brother.
No, I'm talking about the mob folk that tried to come kill you. Some mob tried to come kill you. Some Italians, some Spanish folk. You said all these people not trying to come kill you.
Hey, Charm. Remember the story? This nigga woke up with the bitch, and the bitch was in the back room with the Russians, some shit, nigga.
Yeah, I can forget about all those stories, man.
Y'all just making this up shit, man.
Nigga, you be saying all of this shit, man. Forget.
Oh, no, I don't forget at all. Nothing.
That motherfucker said he was with some broad.
Humans don't have the ability to forget, remember? Unless they got some type of dysfunction, amnesia or something. I don't have amnesia, nigga.
Nah, you do.
I remember it all, nigga.
You do got dysfunction. Damn, Taz left. Nigga, I was gonna get back on what the fuck he. Hey, I ain't gonna front, man. Y'all, if y'all ain't subscribed to that shit, man, y'all need to subscribe to that nigga channel, man.
Till he hurt your feelings. When you speak your ass, you better beware.
Hey, that's
funny guy. You see your crowd pop up on that screen. Like, what?
Yeah, to you the nigga getting shot at. Hey,
go push.
Till he called
that
your
nigga
ass
be going
the manosphere and shit. Jesus, those guys right here.
Hey, that nigga be shooting, guy.
Yeah, we'll do that, old simp ass nigga. Wait till I get him up on his blocks.
You say old simp ass nigga, god damn.
Old simp ass. I'm gonna start calling him Kazimia.
What?
Kazimia G.
Mike breaking up.
What'd you say, Go?
Yo, Mike breaking up.
No, who got twisted?
No, I said I would help Yara with the last name. I mean, with that name that he just came up with, because that shit was weird as fuck.
But
Cass
I don't.
You said to Cynthia G.
What the fuck?
He was combining Taz with Cynthia G.
God damn.
Oh yeah, y'all while your background killing Gold Man Mike. You can unmute when you want to. But I have to hear what he said right quick.
I was just saying you could say that nigga last name Simpson. You ain't had to call him Simpson or whatever. Got that nigga Simpson or something. But you had to mess up.
Yeah, I'll call him Simpson. I'll do that.
I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that other one for you, nigga.
Hey, can we talk about a charlatan real quick? Let's move on from that.
Hey, listen, man.
This nigga Rabbi Lewis dropped a new book. I don't even know what it's about. I just want to know if it got page numbers.
Man, no. That's how you avoid getting your push it. You don't got no page.
Hey, shout out to Solar for giving niggas a chance. He had that nigga on there, gave that nigga a whole fucking chance today, and that nigga showed his ass.
Oh, he was on the channel earlier today.
Yeah, Solar interviewed him about his new book.
Man, I gotta tap back in with y'all consciousness, man. For real though. Tap back in.
Hell yeah, you be out here doing street shit, DJ.
And you ain't missing.
Man, I don't be feeling like that. Hey man, nigga be getting deep and then they be lying and shit. So I be like, man, you know what? I ain't been listening to this shit and be broke. The fuck? Just spend all my time doing that shit. So I be like, man, you know, let me find something safe to do. So had to tap in with some, you know, real life resources and, you know, because I tell you that how we talking right now, we were just talking about real estate and shit. That's a real life game we can play outside of each other and then come back and build on the conversation or a trade line and shit like that.
Niggas ain't ready to have that conversation, man.
Whatever. Hey, now I'm gonna thump you in your forehead next time you say that.
I mean, because you look at the climate of America, you know, the crowd is gonna do what he's gonna do as far as his military and his policing and shit. Now we could protest and go down that rabbit hole and stuff like that. But outside of that rabbit hole, they do allow niggas to make a whole hell of a lot of money. So
whole bunch of money.
Yeah. So
and why make it seem like I'm crazy? Some other motherfuckers. Fuck.
What's up, bro?
Mother motherfucker seen that shit too, nigga. UFOs is real, nigga.
Man, I never said UFOs was real, but y'all keep connecting UFOs to aliens. Those white people.
It's
white people in them there at UFOs.
Nah, what do you like that? I was mad as fuck when I seen him. I was like, damn, this left me here. I was like, damn, I gotta get my shit together. Shit.
Hey man, what the hell? When Lance? Y'all done ran Lance off? When Lance
Nah,
off?
he just popped up in the chat. He said Taz, Dane Calloway, and Sanchez is on one panel on Taz channel right now.
Hold on. This
what is Taz channel?
Oh no,
I hear y'all talk about it. I don't know.
Replay.
I know Suave channel. I know Solar Mind channel. I'm on the Flame channel. I'm on Orthodox More channel.
We got 5 channels.
Who got 5 channels?
Taz, he got a network.
Taz got a whole
network.
This nigga Clay got a whole bunch of hoes.
What? You say you got a whole bunch of hoes?
No more nigga.
What did that do?
I'm thinking that lie on him.
Ain't got no hoes, nigga.
That nigga don't know women.
What did that do?
Holes in his socks.
He ain't got no women and no information.
I heard claim associated with 4 women in the past. Shit.
6 months.
Nigga, that ain't hoes. That's Tinder.
Shit, claim.
Man,
Tinder.
That's
I couldn't even use Tinder. Tinder don't even work on my phone.
That nigga
Nigga,
claim on Christian Mingle.
What they gonna do? That's what he got, gold
That's a
man.
good
I got a cool
Claim
photo
on
for you.
Christian Mingle,
I'm gonna
nigga.
check that out. I'm gonna check that out.
And then yeah, he got the cool photo and shit. Them cool photo chicks he got popping off.
I ain't had that. I'll take me a
That
cool.
nigga on J-Date, nigga. That's the Jewish date.
That nigga said J dates. Oh hell no! You going on J dates, nigga?
That nigga claim on J-Date, nigga.
Hey, I believe if you treat your girl to McDonald's, that's a J date. If you treat your girl like now, I ain't talking about on a quick going, y'all zipping past, got to get something to eat right quick. Nah, not that. I'm talking about y'all going on a date. You take her to McDonald's, that's a J date.
That nigga claim.
That was too damn long, bro. Talking about a J date, boy.
It's that.
Talking about a J date.
Oh shit!
That nigga Gold might be on Plenty of Fish still.
Oh man.
Man, I be trying to marry these hoes, but the Torah say don't marry hoes.
Hold on, did he say I be trying to marry these hoes?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to marry a hoe.
Yeah.
Name a normal woman under 35 that ain't a hoe.
What's
a woman under 35?
Whoa. My daughter, nigga. My daughter?
Not. Well, over 21. Yeah, between 21 and 35.
My sisters, nigga.
What's a whore? What is a whore?
Not married.
What's your definition of a whore, Klein?
Yeah, that's the
anybody who has sex with more than more than one person they hold.
Oh, yeah. I retract my sisters. Sorry.
And I advise everybody to be a whore.
I advise everybody to do the same.
That's why they are. Yeah, that's why they are. Because you niggas encourage that shit.
But Clint, you what kind of hoe is you? Is you a Christmas hoe? Cause you damn what you only had 2 pieces of pussy your whole life.
Yeah,
now you probably gonna say something like men can't be whores.
No, I would not say that, and I'd answer this question multiple times. Y'all always forget. Y'all the ones with the bad memory.
Fact.
I am ho. Yeah, but y'all kept saying that. Okay, you can't call a man a hoe because that means they soft.
Hold on. You the one with a bad.
They don't mean the same thing as a woman. That's what they said. They said when I call men hoes.
Already got that.
I just
what's the definition of hoe?
God damn, bro. How many times?
Oh, he talking about a scary ass nigga. That's what he talking about.
That nigga ain't listen. Claim. Nobody got a good memory. Your memory suck. Nigga, I just told you less than a minute before you started talking. I said you must be a Christmas hoe. Now what they say on Christmas? Ho. You said I'm a ho. You gonna talk about I don't remember.
No, I said he's a whole whore.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you a half a whore. Nigga,
no. Okay, so what about a bust down? Can you be a bust down?
I don't know what a goddamn bust down is.
That's a negative connotation to a hoe.
Right, nigga.
Okay.
A bust down is a free hoe.
So can the dude be a thought?
What? Come on, man.
How many times I gotta say it? You're not pausing long enough for the answer. The answer to the male question is that a male hoe is the exact same definition as a female hoe. Anybody who has had sex with more than one person their whole life. But then y'all said you can't call men hoes because that means that they're soft. So
all right, how do you determine the difference between a hoe and a prostitute?
Prostitutes get paid, you idiot. Goddamn.
No, nigga. Stupid motherfucker. What is the title that you call it? What's the title you call it?
A gigolo, you goddamn. A male prostitute is a gigolo, you idiot. What's wrong with you?
What do you call a woman prostitute?
A prostitute. Goddamn. Is you
nigga, don't nobody run around here calling these women prostitutes. What's the other name that you call them?
A hooker.
A whore.
A what?
A hooker, yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
Don't nobody say hooker, nigga.
Oh,
When the
yeah,
last time y'all bought somebody?
that's a fact.
Hold on.
That
Hey, when the
nigga
last time somebody
Logic
called
was
somebody?
coming for a split
I ain't gonna
second.
lie. I mean, it was a long time. I was a kid, but
When the last time somebody called somebody on here a hooker? Nigga?
nah, not on here. Hell no.
That's what
Like
white
real
people
ass
call
talk.
them. That's what white people call hookers.
What you call it?
Go get me a hooker.
Okay.
And
What is the modern
she a
term?
hooker and you a John.
What is right, nigga? Right. What is the modern term that we use for female prostitutes today?
Are you asking me?
A
I'm
date,
asking anybody.
a date,
Oh, okay.
A real
Hoe. Y'all
God
niggas know
dang.
they
a
still
Saturday,
call hoes.
a Saturday.
Stop playing.
Oh,
Yeah, they always call hoes.
They
But
still
listen,
call hoes.
motherfucker, but people misuse hoes these days. They'll call an old lady a hoe that ain't even doing no hoe shit.
Ain't
I
doing
never
no
did
hoe
no hoe.
stuff. Right.
Yeah, I don't know. People misuse hoe these days. What's the trick?
A nigga that's spending money on a hoe.
So
He know all.
okay,
He know
so
all the
if it's
time
your girl,
because he's a
if it's your
whole
girl,
market.
you ain't
He's a
tricking.
whole
If it's
market.
your lady,
That
You
nigga's
said
a
if it's your
pimp.
lady.
He know all the terms for it.
Yeah, DJ. It's still tricking. No matter
if
what
it's your
that.
so if you want some
Hold
friends,
on, man.
look,
Look,
man,
if
y'all
you
right.
spending
I'm glad my
if
lady
you
and
spending
I'm
money on
glad
your
them
wife,
chilling somewhere else right now. That's
if you
fucked
Hey,
up.
spending money on your woman, you just a husband, nigga.
hey.
That's
Oh,
real
you're a
life.
husband. Okay.
It's still tricking.
You a husband, nigga. Like
Hey,
Hey.
that's right. You better let your lady see that shit. I damn sure ain't gonna let my lady hit the portion.
nigga, you a motherfucking husband, nigga.
Hey, look. We wouldn't be getting no. We wouldn't be paying no. We wouldn't be buying no cars with no rims and no sounds. We wouldn't be buying no gold, no
Nigga,
jewelry.
half of these niggas wouldn't even be bathing.
So,
These niggas wouldn't even be taking a shower.
Hey, someone would take a shower if it wasn't for that female. Like, no, nigga, you gonna spend that money.
Like claim the type of nigga who wouldn't even bathe if it wasn't for no woman.
yeah, he don't know nothing about that love.
Claim
Hey,
on
look, he shot the thumb up and said, yeah, too. Nasty ass.
No, claim. No. I gotta
No,
get
that's the truth.
claim.
little space.
No, everybody stop. Everybody stop.
That's
Everybody
the truth,
stop.
man.
Everybody stop.
Fuck you. I'm not bathing for no niggas. I'm bathing for women.
You don't bathe for no niggas. You
You don't
bathe for
bathe for no
Including
niggas.
yourself.
No, I
Damn
don't
self.
bathe for myself. I bathe for
Including
women.
yourself.
I
That's
bathe
nasty,
strictly
nigga.
for women. Nigga.
I'm going to the line.
Only reason that I bathe is for women. Nigga.
Man, you don't just bathe. No,
Black
listen.
on
If
this
you,
dog.
hey man, so I'm just saying, claim you out of town by yourself. You on the remote island. Nobody else.
You baby.
No
Your
sir.
motherfucker fleshed out. And you lay back on your
Oh,
flesh
ain't no
bed.
women on this remote island.
You don't just go hop in the car,
No.
man.
Won't be no bathing.
No, just you in the whole world. You the last person left on earth. You the last person left on earth. You lean up and smell the front. Oh, he ain't gonna go by you.
Hey, bro.
Unless I make a doll out of a tree trunk.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. And you said make a doll out of a tree trunk.
Yeah. They said I'm the only nigga alive on the earth.
That's the
I'll
man.
make you a doll out of a tree trunk, and then I'll wash up. I'm getting
This
clean for
nigga
you,
just talk
baby.
about making a wooden sex doll.
This nigga
No, I
talking.
didn't say nothing about a sex doll.
What
I
you
said
making
a
a
doll
doll
out
for?
of a tree trunk.
So this nigga can walk here and take a bath for Wilson.
Hey, this nigga
There you
gonna
go.
take a
No,
bath for what?
not a volleyball, nigga. I said a doll out of a tree trunk. You big agony black lips. You's a compulsive liar, nigga.
Hey, you's a nasty nigga, man.
Yeah, that nigga nasty. Though.
Yeah. Hey, man, who the fuck else on here, man? Hold on, bro. Hey, hell no.
I
Y'all that don't come on here and
eat that lunch.
and condemn claim for being a nasty nigga. I'm questioning your bathing habits.
Hey,
That lunch, nigga.
you know that's a mental disorder, right?
Hey,
I eat
I was
lunch.
gonna say that, Yara.
What's a mental disorder? Not basic.
Not
Yep.
bathing.
Yep.
Hey, look, hey, watch this, watch this. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you. This is so for
I eat that
Vietnam
lunch.
veterans.
You
So
don't
this
eat
how
lunch.
you know. So it's different criteria for identifying PTSD for veterans at different stages. So for like a modern day PTSD patient, they not really nasty. Like they'll bathe, but they more prone to having different. They super what we call hypervigilant. They're not really good socially. But one of the main psychological disorders for a Vietnam veteran is they don't wash their ass. This literally within the diagnosis. Not being able to bathe is a psychological disorder. Claim you are psychologically disordered, nigga. You nasty. Go wash
Nigga,
your ass.
Uncle said no, nigga.
Exactly. See, he happy. He's a smelly nigga.
Uncle said no, nigga. You try to survive in Vietnam and then come back and holler.
I did survive in
No,
Vietnam.
you didn't, nigga. You was in the military when you came through there.
I had a great time living over. Nigga, I was all up and down the Merc.
Slid through,
I was all up and down the Merc. You know why I didn't have no problem?
When you slid
You know
through,
why I didn't have no problem?
you slid through Fort Bragg, nigga. You
know why I didn't have no problems? I was at Fort Bragg the whole time.
Fort Bragg, nigga.
I was at
You
Fort
had
Bragg the
Fort
whole
Bragg,
time.
nigga.
And I lived off post. You know
Hey,
why I didn't have no
brother.
problem?
Fuck you and Fort Bragg, nigga.
You know why I didn't have no problem?
Because
Because I wasn't out here acting like you. I took care of people and I washed my ass.
why don't you
Hey,
give a fuck?
you'll
Why
be
do I give a
surprised
fuck
at how
what you
far it
talking
goes.
about?
If you can take care of people and bathe, those two things will keep you alive.
Rest and back and up and press and burn.
You don't want to bathe.
I ain't never seen a grown ass man that don't want to bathe.
Copy that.
Go get your goddamn ass in that tub.
Right now, nigga. He said a scholar.
You said go get that goddamn tub.
You said if I'm the only man on the planet left on the planet, what the fuck is the reason need to bathe?
So you don't stink, you smelly ass nigga.
So you don't die of disease, nigga.
Who the only one that can smell it? You the only one that can smell it.
You the nasty, stanky motherfucker, bro. That nigga said you the only one that can smell it.
The only reason I bathe twice a day is because women are on the earth. I don't bathe for niggas, and I don't bathe for myself. You bathe for niggas. I don't.
No.
What? Nigga, I'm not gonna lie,
Hey,
nigga. I
Taz.
literally bathe. Nigga, my wife get mad, nigga. I bathe multiple
For
times.
niggas, right? So that niggas don't funny you, and niggas.
Nigga, I don't care about none of you. I
bathe
don't
for
want to
niggas,
fucking be
dude.
dirty.
You bathe for niggas.
Hey,
You're
Taz,
nasty,
hold on.
weird ass. Wait,
Hey, Taz,
wait.
hear me, bro.
Hey,
Bro,
I don't bathe for niggas.
why the
Hey,
fuck?
nah, bro.
Nah,
We got,
man.
hey, look, we
Bathe for my
Hold
damn
on. These
self.
niggas, man,
I
want to
promise
talk
you, I
about
will stop
goddamn
talking and
Bathe.
be
Blaine
quiet.
taking baths and shit, bro. Why the fuck your motherfucking...
Nah, Charm, you bathe so nobody make fun of you.
Why just go to your channel, bro, and see you on there with that goat mask, man? I said, hey, he really committed to that motherfucker as hot as it is. I look, it's an effect and everything on that shit, man. Shout out to you and your channel, man. What was going on?
I was bullshitting. I made a quick little video of, like I said, I went over there on Sanchez channel. I was talking to Dane Calloway, and I just took that little clip out and put it.
What's the name of your channel, bro?
I got it.
Taz the second.
Hold on. Cause y'all are sitting right up on the TV eating a bowl of cereal. What is it? It's Taz exclusives.
Yeah, Taz exclusives.
Hey, now that everybody quiet, can I have a Taz exclusive to go? That's it's all different words. Hey, so since everybody
Okay,
quiet,
I got you.
can I have a quick conversation?
With who?
Everybody, except for Clay. I want to point out that according to Claim, the only reason that niggas babes either for women or for other niggas. Hey, there's something wrong with that, nigga.
Not for hygiene purposes.
Hey,
Not for hygiene purposes.
nigga, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
bro. Like, there's never gonna be a time. Like, nigga, it's never gonna. If I'm a stranger on a desert island, nigga, or on a damn island, I mean, it's hot and tropical, nigga. You ain't got no deodorant or nothing, nigga. At least get some damn. Get a coconut and crack that bitch open and bathe in some coconut milk or something, nigga. This is disgusting.
We're gonna take a dirt bath.
That's something, nigga. My chickens even bathe in the dirt.
I mean, you get some.
Damn, these niggas wrong, boy.
Even my chickens bathe in the dirt every day. Keep their wings clean and some more shit.
Gonna take advantage
You
of
just
that
want to
rain.
run around this
Yeah, but they're not the
motherfucker.
only chicken on the planet, though.
You say what?
It's not the only chicken on the planet.
Nigga, all chickens will do a dirt bath to keep their wings clean. You don't know that?
Nigga, the scenario was I'm the only nigga on the planet. Yeah, they're doing it for other people.
Other chickens.
No, they not, nigga. They doing it to keep mice and dirt
brother,
and
how am I
fucking
supposed to
insects
believe you?
off
You're
their
not a
fucking
chicken.
wings.
Well, would you wash
nigga.
your hair if you was the only person on Earth?
Yeah.
Right, like if any type of parasite or something get around me, I'm gonna have to clean that off.
You's a nasty, smelly ass nigga. So you, hey, wait. So you telling me, quick? So you telling me if I had one chicken, that chicken would not clean their wings because they know other chickens around?
No, I'm saying if that was the only chicken on Earth.
Yeah,
if that's. Hold on to the chicken. No, wait. Watch this.
No. Yeah, you wasn't around. I'm talking about they the only species, and he's the last species there. He's the only.
Nigga, what is the chicken? If I buy one chicken, according to that chicken, they the only species left.
I didn't say you bought a species. I said they are the only. That
nigga,
chicken
it's
is
the same. You are fucking.
Yeah,
don't
you got him
fucking
in his world.
That's why you can't. That's why you can't. That's why you misunderstand everything because
I'm not
you allowed to
misunderstanding
talk,
shit.
but then you don't allow nobody else to talk.
I let you talk, nigga. You're not hearing me.
No, you didn't.
All right,
No, you didn't.
look, hold on. Listen. Let me ask the question again.
I want to answer the question again.
You're not listening to the question.
I have heard what you said, and
Man,
that's
ahead,
why I'm
Funky.
responding clearly.
Go ahead, Pigpen.
Yeah. So what I'm telling you is that chicken in the scenario that Charm brought out, I'm the only human on the face of the planet, which includes I'm the only life left. I'm the only life that exists, except for trees and plants and shit. So I'm using that to compare it to the scenario of there's only one chicken left, except for the trees and shit. There's no humans, nigga. You ain't buy the chicken. He's the only chicken left.
So wait, so the chicken would. So if I bought one chicken, that chicken would be bathing for me.
He said, "Bought one chicken."
No, I'm just.
See how ignorant you are. You don't even understand scenarios.
Okay, you know what? Let me rephrase because I think we're talking about if I bought one chick, a baby chicken. I buy a baby chicken, just one. I put the
brother. You don't exist in this scenario.
No, listen. To the chicken, I wouldn't exist after that. I just put them in the brooder.
You don't exist at all,
brother. Listen, brother. Listen. I just put them in the shit and I give them everything they need for the next 6 months. Right? They don't never gotta see me. You telling me that chicken's not gonna take a dust bath?
I mean, it's you said you asked the question. Well, it's a waste of time to answer your questions because you don't listen to the answer.
That means that he don't want to answer because he knows the answer is gonna prove he's nasty.
Discrediting, infiltrating, surveilling.
Yeah, I know. I'm I got you, bro.
Disrupting.
So I'm gonna ask the question one more time.
There's no use to answering your question. There's no use because you don't listen to the answer. What you don't understand about that?
Bro, you're running from the question, bro. And I'm gonna tell anybody else. I'm gonna tell anybody else on here. If you agree that you're the last person on the earth and you on an island by yourself, and that means you ain't gotta wash your ass, you's a nasty nigga.
Well, the fact of the matter is that other people exist on the earth. That's why I wash every day.
Why is the conversation for 20 minutes?
Because they can't get the answer.
Because I want niggas to know that he's nasty. That's why.
Yeah.
Right. Discrediting, disrupting, infiltrating.
I know, nigga. I know.
Really.
You the only nasty nigga running around here not talking about washing your ass, though. It's silent.
Because I mean, what's the use of engaging you? I'm whipping ass on the spade table, nigga. I can't be beat. I'm in the big league, nigga. All you
doing is proving my point that you's a nasty nigga.
I'm in the big league,
every time I see you, you got a hoodie on and shit.
Whooping ass, nigga. Whooping ass on the spade table, nigga. I'm not going about your point.
You ain't got no heat. You ain't got no heat and no water, nigga. I will help you get your water on if you need it. All you gotta do is
money.
I won't even send it through me. I'll send it through somebody else. I don't never want you to claim. I love you, brother. You don't have to be funky. You don't have to be funky, brother.
Yeah, right.
I love you enough to put all that aside and make sure that you ain't gotta be funky, bro.
Yeah.
I will pay your lights and your water every month.
Why are we talking about me?
Because the question was, would you wash your ass if you was on a desert island? You said no.
No, he said I was the only person on the earth. You fucking idiot.
Okay.
You compulsive liar. You faggoty liar.
Okay. Hey, look. Okay. Bet. You know what? I made a mistake, brother. That's not a compulsive liar. That's
Stop making the same goddamn mistake.
It's a mistake. So let's get it. So you're the only person on the earth. Now, this is even worse, by the way, because now you got access to the entire earth. You got access to the entire earth. And you going to stay funky?
Man. Yeah. What about those playoffs?
Thank you. It's a worse.
Man, I literally just asked my 3-year-old son. I just really just asked. I just asked my 4-year-old. I just asked my 4-year-old son if he was the last person on the earth. Would he take a bath? He said,
Hey, I'm about to go take another shower, man.
Probably because he don't want to be roasted by you.
He don't care about being roasted. My kids been getting roasted since they came in here. They ain't worried about that. My kids got a strong constitution. They not worried about none of that. You know what he don't want to be?
Worried about Minister Howe, nigga.
Nigga, I already took care of that last night. I already know the answer to the debate and everything.
Worried about Minister Howe, nigga.
Now I'm worried about you, nigga. That's what I'm worried about. Would you bathe if you was the last nigga on the earth?
Yeah, I would.
Thank you, Solar, for being so honest.
Because you don't want to get roasted by the panel. You don't want to get roasted by the panel.
No, Solar wouldn't give a damn.
No. That would be the thing would be right. That would be the time when you could bathe freely. I'll just go in the fucking ocean. Ain't nobody
butt ass naked right into the ocean.
Yeah, I would not even have clothes. I'll just be walking around butt ass naked.
Nigga, the ocean ain't gonna bathe you. It's gonna have salt all in your skin.
I would go to whatever water is conducive. I would get some fresh ivory.
Yep.
And I would wash my fucking ass, bro.
You goddamn right.
No, you say you're gonna wash the ocean.
Goddamn right.
You can't retract it.
I'll be using all type of scented. I will use all type of scented leaves and everything. I could be the
Yeah,
dumbest
that's what I'm talking
motherfucker ever.
Ain't no
I
sin
would
in
find
leaving
whatever smelled good, mix
Ain't no
that
sin
shit
in
up,
leaving.
Ain't no sin in
and
leaving.
bathe in that
You a
shit.
hater. You a hate that.
Ain't no sin in
You know,
leaving.
sin in leave something.
You got no
I
sin in
wouldn't
leaving.
give a shit. As long as it didn't smell funky like me, I would mix it up and make
Yeah,
sure
why wouldn't you take stop? I mean, what type of stupid shit? Why wouldn't you take a shower? Because
that
What
nigga's
shower?
mentally
Nigga,
ill.
there ain't no waterfall in your deserted island scenarios, nigga.
you said I'm the last person on the planet, so I can go
On
any
the
fucking way I
planet.
want. I can go any fucking way I
now
want.
you got magic powers to go to just travel
No,
anywhere
no,
to a shower, nigga.
no, you saying like right now. Like it'd be a fucking
New stream started. Refresh, go back.
And you're the last nigga on the
No,
planet. That's
don't
what he
change
said.
it, nigga. You said the last.
That's what
You
Charles
told me
said.
I was